Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to 99. You know, the usual. Well, I forgot to say chapter 4. It's been a while since I recorded a 99 episode. Like last week, I was recording the fairy tale of Holy Knight Rika. And that, for a 3D like hentai game, definitely really surprised me. You guys on YouTube won't be seeing that except for the first episode, because it's mostly going to be a promo for Patreon. So that's going to be the first like YouTube, or sorry, yeah, I guess the first non-YouTube playthrough, so like Patreon exclusive. As I said, the first episode is just gonna be a promo for people to go to Patreon and become a member. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. I already recorded 2 episodes as of this moment. But of course, as I said, I just came back from the gym and I cleaned up a lot of my area or my bedroom. Man, my bedroom is really dusty. Like, I guess what Kakeru said is definitely true. When you clean, you don't really clean the areas that, you know, people don't really see. So when I was like moving around my cupboards and stuff, oh my god, the amount of dust behind it or below it is just fucking insane. But man, yeah, I just did some sort of spring cleaning today, and yeah, it was going pretty good. And I feel like I can actually play, you know, while I'm sleeping, because I put up like a monitor stand near my bed. So that's pretty nice. I can probably watch something without like watching it on my phone, because I really hate the fact that sometimes when you watch stuff on your phone and when you're sleepy, you kind of just drop your phone on your face, and I hate that. I've actually did that, and the phone was about a couple of inches away from me, and it hit my nose, and it actually got red the next day. It was pretty, it was a pretty brutal fall. But yeah, I actually still have a lot of stuff to talk about, surprisingly, since the last couple of days I was eating a lot of snacks. I was eating a lot of potato chips and whatnot. Like potato chips, just junk food in general. And lo and behold, because I'm so used to knowing the amount of calories that I need to consume every day, my weight did not change like at all. The thing was though, I did have an issue with eating a lot of potato chips because there's a lot of salt in them. So I got a headache, like I got a really severe headache before I went to sleep that day. So it was pretty rough. And today there was what do you call it? There was probably a fire or something, because when I was commuting back home from the gym, the road was super crowded and traffic jam was insane. And truth be told, I really don't care about the situation. Like, I just wanted the people that were, you know, the passerbys that were looking around at what was happening to just go, you know, go ahead, because I just want to go home. Like, you guys can call me cold or whatever, but those people that are also just watching, they're not helping, right? I study psychology, and that thing is called the bystander effect, which is basically people are curious about what's going on, but they don't necessarily help. And I definitely am not the type of person that would try to, you know, like, because I know about that effect, I don't want to become a part of those people. Even though it's probably human nature to be curious about what's going on. But they were really fucking up the road. Like those people that were just like, oh my god, what's going on? There's like dead people being carried by ambulances. I'm like, come on, dude. Instead of just watching, just go ahead, because you're like blocking a lot of the road. But yeah, I guess that's enough of my complaint. That's probably the longest intro that I've had to do, because it was just something that I had to complain about. But okay, let's actually talk about the last episode recap though. So in the last episode, I actually don't remember much about what happened on the last episode, other than the fact that we tried to take Noah's power. Well, not really take, we tried to become Noah's familiar, but turns out there was some sort of catch in that if the power doesn't really, you know, bode well with us, there's a chance that it might kill us, maybe? Maybe not exactly kill us, but it is dangerous from what Sophie said. And Noah, of course, overheard about it, and she did not like it. And I remember she was also coming to our house and doing some weird shit. Weird like anime like, I don't know. Like I guess otaku demographic shit that they try to, you know, they're doing a lot of stuff that makes you want to like Noah. But because I know the fact that they're trying to bait otakus into liking this girl, it's actually just putting me off instead of liking her as a character. The problem is, guys, I don't mind it when a character, like when a super serious character like Noah is trying to become relaxed. But the way they did it in anime, this is what I noticed. The way they do it in anime is just way too much. They try to put it in your face way too much, and it's just putting people off. Or not, maybe not putting people off, but it definitely puts me off. So that was all that I remembered in the last episode. Other than that, yeah, I don't remember much of what's going on or what's happening. Maybe we also saw a tiny bit of Noah and Haruka going with the cat, right? I think that was also happening last episode. Sorry guys, my mind's a blur because there's actually a lot going on after I was recording the last episode for this. But okay, I think I got the gist of the important parts though, so without further ado, let's actually load the game and see what happens. We also found out about what Noah's actual power was, which is really anyone that she deems sinful can be punished in whatever way she wants. Which is, I say this every single time, but all of these guys have insane powers. The problem is that these guys, like characters, or they're just characters that can't make use of these powers very well. Like Noah has limitations in how she uses her powers because she has a really weird sense of justice, and also the fact that she doesn't want to kill people, right? Haruka also has a very overpowered power, but she, as a character, she just doesn't know how to control it. If Yuuki has these powers instead of the freaking evil eye, he'd probably have massacred the whole town by now. I'm not joking. Why are these people with like weak personalities, or not weak personalities, but like personalities that have issues are the one that gets overpowered powers? But okay, let's actually continue with the story. Ginsan spreads his arms out in an exaggerated manner. We've all got our drinks from the drink bar and ordered some things to nosh on. Nosh? Really? We're fully prepared. I want to jump right into the case with the user from the day before, but before I do, there's just one little thing that I want to make a comment on.
どうした?ああ、すまん。つい仕切ってしまった。リーダーは結城くんだったな。いや、そうじゃなくて、なんで制服?そのことか。気にするな。着る服がなくてな。
See, they mentioned this a tiny bit in Haruka's route when Ginsan was going away with, you know, when Yoichi was at the apartment building, right? They mentioned how Ginsan's house was not very big, so it'd be pretty easy to see or to notice if he's not there. Is Ginsan actually from a poor house? I'm pretty interested. See, I'm way more interested in Yoichi and Ginsan, guys. That just goes to show just how not really into the heroines I am for this game.
私服持ってないわけじゃないですよね。
当然あるか。仲間と一緒のファミレス。
Oh.
ドレスコードというものがあるだろ。
Okay, ignore what I said. I'm way overthinking. He's just an idiot.
いやねえよ。反射的にきつめに突っ込んじゃった。先輩なのにすみません。
気にしなくていい。私服はあるが、ふさわしい服がなくてな。故に制服だ。
故にとか全然わかんないけど、まあはい、そうっすね、はい。もういい？あ、はい、 大丈夫です。
先日の件報告する。再び暴走した能力者が私たちの前に現れた。
Oh yeah, the guy who was teleporting everywhere. Thank you for reminding me about that, Noah. So yeah, we actually did kill someone, quote unquote.
私の力を実験した日ですよね。
But like I said though, we already killed someone in another route, and since we implanted our memories from all of those other branches, like technically I guess Ghost is not a person, but Kakeru was still having that motivation or that resolution to actually kill someone. So the fact that now they're bringing up about how we're killing someone again, it makes me feel like they're reusing story from an old game, and I'm like, what the hell? Why are they doing this? We've already gone through this. It's not supposed to be like this, Kakeru. You're supposed to be already over this.
そうです。あの日に調べようと思ってたんですけど、別れ際に話さなくてすみません。先輩かなり消耗していたので。
はい、大丈夫です。電車の中で寝ちゃって、乗り過ごしちゃったので、一緒にいても役に立てなかったと思います。
I believe the trains in Japan aren't 24 hours, by the way, so the fact that she was missing her stop could have been an issue there. When I was in Malaysia, I was surprised that the trains were 24 hours.
暴走した能力者ってあの幽霊の噂だよね。実在したってこと？幽霊が。
まあ、そうだな。半分合ってる。短距離転移の能力だったんだが。
なるほどな。暴走したからといって暴れるとは限らないということか。
Sorry about that, Gin-san.
帰ってこられなくなっちゃったとかクソ怖いんですけど、暴走すると力が制御できなくなって最後は自分に返ってくる。私の場合、私の存在が消滅するとかそういう感じになるってこと？
Probably.
でしょうね。
怖っ！何それ怖っ！
むやみやたらと使うなよ。
使わない使わない、絶対使わない。
不安？
そういえば実験とか言ってたけど、私に使うなっていうのに高坂先輩には使わせたの？
先輩は大丈夫。
なんで？
この中で唯一アーティファクトを完璧に使いこなしたから。
私がですか？
はい。
暴発させまくってますけど、何かの間違いでは？
マジです。他の枝の話ではありますけど、先輩は俺たちの先を行きます。
私が？
はい、先輩がです。ソフィーも驚く領域に到達します。
私なんかが？
先輩はうちのエースです。自信を持ってください。強い心がアーティファクトの掌握につながりますから。
はい、わかりました。
Guess he's trying to boost her confidence since, you know, he's kind of omitting the important part that he was actually in sync with her artifact because she wanted to save us.
強い心か。私メンタル弱いからな。私もそうかも。すぐ悩んだり落ち込んだりしちゃうから。
今後のためにも生物の掌握、いえ覚醒を目指し連動を高めるべきなのでしょうけど。
乱用が死につながるのであれば悠長に鍛錬などできんだ。実践で鍛え上げるしかない。
実践。またユーザーが暴走する。他の枝ってのだとどうなの？って聞いても知らないか。幽霊 前の話もニーニ知らなかったよね。
ああ、他の枝の記憶は役に立たないな。ただあと一つ把握できてるアーティファクトがある。魂の力で作った槍を飛ばすめちゃくちゃ攻撃的な能力だ。次イリスが接触するとすればそのユーザーだと思うんだけど。
能力者を探すことも接触を止めることもできない。
そうなっちゃうな。
結局待つしかないってこと？
ああ、悔しいけど。
あと一つか。存外 AF ユーザーは少ないようだな。
大混乱になるかもって思ってたんですが、思ってたより。
ああ、静かだ。ユーザーが大勢生まれていれば調子づく者も少なからず現れるだろう。
I agree.
そもそも数が少ないのか、意外とみんな冷静なのかもなんて俺も考えてはいたんだけど、もしかしたら何か悪さする前に暴走してたなんてこともありえるのかもな。
How is that even possible? Because they just aren't compatible with the thing? See, this is one of those things where I'm like, bro, they just put this out of nowhere. You have no idea that this could happen.
そっか。火事の件が特殊だとすれば、私たちの知らないところで暴走して知らないうちに収束してたってことも。
No, it's gotta be Iris. Iris has gotta be the one that actually makes them, like, faster when it comes to the berserk state. But we just don't know what the hell she's doing. And Sophie is useless because she doesn't seem to know either.
そう、ありえる。あとは。
あとは？
ああ、いや。
I hesitate to finish my sentence. It's likely that Yoichi was hunting down users before they could even commit any crimes or go berserk. On the flip side, the fact that users are going berserk in his branch is proof that Yoichi isn't doing anything in secret, but...
なあ、高見、
なんだ、
陽一と連絡は取っているか？
今日のことも知らせてはいる。だが未だ返事はないな。
本気でもう関わるつもりはないよね。
だろうな。気まぐれに顔を出すことはあるかもしれないが、
気まぐれにイーリスと組むことも。
先日答えた通りだ。十分にあり得る。
わからないわね。自分の力を狙い世界を滅ぼさんとする相手と手を組むなんて。
Yeah, I can't really understand that part too. I mean, I get the fact that if some of their motivations are aligned, they would work together and he would try to use Iris for his own advantage. But to me, that's way too risky. And for someone like Yoichi who clearly avoided killing after he got found out by Kakeru, I thought that he wasn't really someone who would take risks.
理解などできんだろう。誰にもな。私にさえだ。
なんていうか、破滅願望とかあったり？
他者への攻撃衝動はあるかもしれんな。
普段の深澤くんの様子からはそんな衝動があるなんて全然ピンとこないです。
I mean, clearly that's what he wants you to think, okay, Kujo? I mean, I don't really have a lot of violent thoughts myself for people that I think are, you know, equal and someone that's very amicable. But for someone who actually disrupts, you know, my sense of peace, I definitely have violent thoughts against them. And I played 25th, the 25th Ward, and there was a scenario or a chapter in that game where people actually thought about killing the people who inconvenience them, and I kind of agree with that. I mean, I'm not going to kill them outright, right? But thinking about killing them, or maybe like, you know, I wish this guy suddenly got into an accident and died because of his bad misgivings or bad behavior. Yeah, I've thought about that. In the 25th Ward, people were actually like in a connection network though. So whenever a lot of people actually think that, there's these guys called the like deliverymen who actually does the deed and kill those people. So I'm like, damn, this is this is some fucked up shit. Not really a spoiler, by the way. That's like the first maybe like 30 minutes of the game of the 25th Ward.
余一は賢い。当然隠すし、取り繕う。偽りの自分を演じることなどお手の物。
過去に何かあったの？
何もない。家族関係は冷え切っているようだ。束縛や干渉を嫌う余一はむしろそれを歓迎している。
I feel like that's just how he's trying to cope with it.
私と違って友人も多い。恋人らしき異性も大勢いたし、今もいるのだろう。ただ、人と違って生まれた。生来、禁忌されることに魅力を感じた。
Attracted to the taboo, huh?
たったそれだけだ。
Yeah, that is a very weird kink. You said kinky. I know that's not supposed to be kink, but kinda just wants me to say the word.
それだけ？
そう、それだけだ。私のような人間は、きっと高坂君も結城君もそうだろう。理由を求める。納得するに足る理由をな。物語とはそういうものだからだ。だが現実は違う。カッとなった。たったそれだけで見ず知らずの人間を害する。そんな事件ばかりだ。
No, that is still a reason. And I don't mind that. People's personalities are different, right? Some are a lot more patient than others. Some are just like born more aggressive. And that's still a reason. Are you talking about a more personal reason, as in the reason why they act that way instead of just their personality being bad?
自分たちが理解できる枠組みに余一を当てはめようとするのはやめることだ。
Because to me, that is a reason of why people want to hurt others, is because they want to, you know, blow out their rage. That's a reason.
どうせ永遠に納得などできない。
深く理解しているのね。
言っただ
Oh,
ろ。
sorry about that.
私にも理解などできん。だが腐れ縁だからな。私は余一の味方だ。どうあってもだ。
彼がイーリスと手を組み、世界を破滅に導いても？
Probably.
ああ、その通りだ。そうなった時、私は君たちの敵となる。
言い切った。
少なくとも今は仲間だからな。嘘はつかない。それが私なりの誠意だ。
わかった。あなたが敵となったその時はためらわない。
I wonder if I would have just killed Ginsan if I was a part of this group, because he's definitely going to be an issue, right? He's a risk that I don't think I can probably take. Even though I like Ginsan's character, if he's gonna go against this, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, you know, sit right. It doesn't sit right with me that we're taking this chance.
そうしてくれ。私もそうする。
Ginsan says without an ounce of hesitation. Yeah, that's how Ginsan operates. I was gonna say Takamine again. He's a weird guy, but he has a kind of purity that I can honestly respect.
それでこれからどうするの？
Kujo probably wants to clear the tension in the air. She tries to veer the conversation to the next topic in a slightly awkward manner.
またユーザーが暴走したらその都度対処って形になっちゃうのかな。
そうだな。どうしても受け身にはなっちまうな。
どこにいるかもわかんないの？ラスボスの人。
どこっつうか異世界人だからな。あっちから来てもらわないと接触しようがない。
引きこもられたら罪ってこと？
はい。
うわ、どうすんの？すでに積んでない？
まあ多分ないけどな。イーリスが逃げに徹することは。
先日も 無警戒に私たちの前に現れた。イーリスは私たちのことを完全に舐めている。
Yeah, if I was Iris, I'm not someone who's overconfident, guys. I feel like if I was in Iris's shoes, I would just kill everyone before they got a chance to do anything. But I just don't understand her sort of personality. She says she likes chaos. She likes seeing people like fight with each other. That's just something that as someone who's really practical, I just can't understand that. I don't see the appeal of that.
また現れる可能性は非常に高い。問題はその時にこちらの準備が整っているかどうか。ソフィーに協力してもらって私の G オーダーならばイーリスを倒せる確信は得た。でもイーリスは結界に守られているのでしょう。なら結界を消すために空が必要になる。隙を作るために九条さんの力も必要になるはず。私たちの力を増幅するハルカも必要。つまりイーリスが次に現れた時、私たち全員が揃っている必要がある。
I don't know why she's the one that's saying this. I don't think Kakeru told her about how we dealt the final blow. I don't think we talked to her about it yet, about the final confrontation. We told her that she failed, but I don't think we told her about how she got, like everyone got buffed. Sora was able to get rid of the barrier, and Kujo was able to take her sight, I believe? Or maybe it was her movement, I forgot.
できる限り行動を共にしたいところだけど、親の庇護下で暮らす学生である以上、それも難しい。勝利への道のりはなかなかに険しいわね。
その辺は俺が何とかできるかもな。イーリスがいつ現れるか分かったら記憶を過去に飛ばしてみんなに知らせる。
あなたこそ平気なの？
何が？
すでに何度も力を使っているんでしょ。おまけに生物を2つ持っている。
Well, he's not the one that's actually using the overload. It's actually 9.
体への負担は？
今のところ大丈夫。問題なし。
そうならいい。もしもの時はお願い。
ああ、任せろ。
話はまとまったようだが。
他に何かある？
いや、何？私が数に入っていなかったと思ってな。
あなたは能力者ではないし、裏切る予定なんでしょ？
That's fair. But that's why we're actually not using him as, you know, our plan of strategy. Ginsun crosses his arms, downtrodden. Geez, he sure doesn't like being left out.
とりあえずあれだ。結局待機するだけって結論になったけど。
Something odd strikes me and it cut off my sentence. Wait, there is a way. There is a way to draw out Iris. Draw out. The world's eye. It's still at the shrine. You already know this. Iris can't synchronize with Miss Naruse if she doesn't have the world's eye. She absolutely needs Miss Naruse's body in order to exert any power in this world. The world's eye is a lifeline to Iris in a certain sense. She's sure to come out if we try to steal or destroy it. Even if Iris doesn't show up, it'll make for a good opportunity anyway. We can destroy the world's eye. Now that we know we can beat her even in her illusory body, there's no reason to let her link with Miss Naruse. If we can destroy it, we can avoid fighting that version of Iris. Either way would shift the balance in our favor, but...
何？けど何？
Oh, I was saying all that out loud?
ああ、悪い。
I cut off my thoughts. Oh, no, I didn't. I consider explaining this to the others, but I feel like I'm still overlooking something important, so I don't. I'll talk to Sophie about it first. If we just rush at Iris with reckless abandon, it'll be total destruction in the truest sense.
まだなんかあるかなって考えてたけど、思いつかなかった。
じゃあ作戦会議はこれでおしまいね。
だな。お疲れ様でした。
はーい。お疲れ様です。 何かできることがあればいいんだけど、もどかしいんで。
こればっかりは仕方ないな。いつでも行けるように体調を万全にしとくくらいか。
そうだね、風邪ひかないようにしないと。
そのためにはしっかりと栄養を取らんとな。高坂君、全然手をつけていないだろう。さあ、ポテトフライをたらふく食べるといい。
What is with you and your French fries? We actually need some good food, okay, Ginsan? Why don't you just get us some protein or something? Karage would be better than freaking French fries.
はい、いただきます。はーい、唐揚げ頼んでもいいですか？
Thank you, Sora. Someone that actually has a functioning brain. French fries, while good, it's not a main course. You can't just eat French fries, guys. It's not like you're eating poutine or something, right? Because you can actually eat that as a meal, but come on, just plain old French fries? You need something. Burgers, chicken, something to go along with it.
唐揚げか、素晴らしいな。ぜひ頼んでくれ。
じゃあ頼みます。他に何かあれば。
私はいい。おかわり取ってくる。
私も。ニーニは何か食べる？
じゃあピザ。
ピザか、素晴らしい。さすがだな、新見兄弟。
Pizza and French fries, huh? I wouldn't think that actually is a good combo, to be honest.
いや、何が？
But then again, the Pizza Hut over here, if you do order the big box, there's actually some that has wedges with them. They're actually not bad.
気にしなくていい。頼んどいて。俺もおかわり取ってくる。
I grab my glass and get up. In the other branch, we first met Iris synced with Miss Naruse around the end of April, if memory serves. Assuming that the world's eye will finish self-regenerating by then, that's the window of time in which we can fight Iris in her illusory form. But something tells me that's too big of an assumption. Maybe I should consider that Iris already has a certain degree of control over Miss Naruse's body. Yeah, I already had that conclusion or assumption ever since we got back in time, way back in the 19th, I think. Or was it the 17th? In any case, I need to talk this over with Sophie. Not only is our opponent strong, our options are meager. God, I can't stand this. Why are you here again? I come back to my apartment with Noah. Apparently, she wants to test her ability in some way.
着替えてもいい？
じゃあ俺ここで待ってる。終わったら呼んで。
ありがとう。わかった。
Please don't tell me you're gonna wear that stupid shirt again. Noah goes to the living room. I lean against the wall and get lost in thought. I'll ask about the main issue when I'm back with Noah, but I might as well clear up a little concern I have right now.
ソフィー、いるか？
A rift quickly appears.
どうしたの？
聞きたいことがある。って言っても答えは分かっているんだけどさ。
聞くだけ聞いてあげる。
ソフィーって世界の目で別の枝の自分の行動を観測できるだろ？
I took a look at the voice actor, by the way, guys, and yes, Sophie is indeed Beatrice from ReZero. I don't like you though, Sophie, but I do like Beatrice. And I did watch ReZero, like the new season. What an amazing anime.
で、イーリスは同一人物なんだから、一応別の枝の自分ってくくりだよな。
聞きたいのはイーリスの行動も観測できるかどうか？
そう、それ。
今は無理。
今は？
As I express my confusion at her statement, the door opens. I suppose she could hear me. Having finished changing, Noah silently stands next to me and listens to Sophie's explanation.
大昔はできた。二人の私に枝分かれてしばらくは。
Yeah, she's using the same shirt. She really did not need to do that, but I guess the illustrator is also not wanting to make a new sprite for her.
多分私のことを疎ましく思ったのでしょうね。 観測されないようにこっちの目をか乱してる。だから今は無理。
But can she do what you do to her?
じゃあ一方的に観測されてるってことか。
どうかしらね。イーリスも私の行動を正確に把握しているようには見えない。か乱の代償としてあちら側にも何らかの制限が生まれていそうではあるわね。
その口ぶりだと、あなた自身はか乱などの工作は行っていないのね。
したくてもできないのよ。本当に最低限のアーティファクトとしか私は契約していないから。同一人物だけど決して同格ではないのよ。私の力を1としたらイーリスは100か1000か最悪万か。
Man, you're garbage, Sophie.
それくらいの力の差があるということをしっかり認識しておいて。
そうやって数字で言われると絶望感がすごいな。
こちらには G オーダーという一撃必殺の武器があるのだから問題はない。あとはその一撃を放つチャンスをどう作るか。
そう、問題はそれだ。でさソフィー、本題なんだけど、世界の目はイーリスにとって重要なアーティファクトだよな。
My question is enough of a hint to give Sophie an idea as to what I'm driving at.
世界の目を餌にできるかということね。
ああ、
イーリスがどれほど世界の目を大事にしているかは私にはわからない。けれど重要かどうかにかかわらずほぼ間違いなく釣れるわよ。釣られた上で叩き潰す。あえて希望を与えて絶望へと叩き落とす。それがあの女。
Yeah, I just don't understand that, man. Keep giving hope and then destroying it. I think it needs to be like someone who's a bit weird to have that sort of mentality. Because if I was her and I was clearly overpowering my enemy, I would just kill them in just one straight, like, boom. You know? I'm the type of person that's really practical. If a problem arises, I'll try to find the root cause and then exterminate it before it causes too much of an issue.
ああ、納得。目に浮かぶわ。世界の目の修復ってどれくらい進んでるかわかるか？
ほぼほぼ治っているけれどまだ完全ではないわね。成瀬家がこちらの世界の物質で補修したおかげね。不純物が混ざって自己修復が遅れてる。完全に修復されるまで長くてもあと1週間ってところかしら。
I believe this is the 23rd, so from what Kakura's memory serves, probably right. At the end of April is gonna be the confrontation. But that's still an assumption.
なるほどな。先生の体を乗っ取ることはもうできると思った方がいいか。ソフィーの方で破壊したりはやっぱ難しいか？
無理ね。さっき話した成瀬家による補修。こちらの世界の物質が混ざった影響で強度が上がっちゃったのよ。私の力では無理。自己修復が完了してこちらの世界の物質が排除されればどうとでもなるけれど。
補修のおかげで修復は遅れたけど、そのせいで破壊もできないか。破壊するなら俺たちでやるしかないし、そうなると先生の体を乗っ取ったイーリスと戦う覚悟も必要ってことだよな。
質問いい？
ああ、何？
わざわざこちらの世界の人間をよりしろにするのはなぜ？ぬいぐるみではなく人型の原体を操れない理由があるの？
No idea.
単純に大きさの問題。
人型ほどの大きさの原体はこちらの世界に転送できない？
無理ね。たとえイーリスでも生物と一定以上の大きさの物体は世界を渡れない。
Yeah, they never actually explained this until now.
そう。ありがとう。納得した。
もっとも人型の原体を使えたとしてもそうはしないでしょうね。 知り合いの体。嫌がらせにはもってこいじゃない？
言われてみればそうだな。先生の体を盾にされたこと忘れてた。
なら次に会うときはぬいぐるみの姿ではないかもしれないわね。
だよな。先生を乗っ取ったイーリスとの戦闘はもう避けられないか。
That means the issue we face is that we're weaker in this branch than in the others. We have no fire artifact. My only weapon is the illusory body. I've also done all I can do with Kusaka-senpai, but I don't know if she'll be free of her worries enough to gain complete control of her artifact. Even if Yoichi has teamed up with Iris, since I stopped his crimes, Yoichi doesn't have any weapons either. Ginsan hasn't become Yoichi's familiar in this branch, so he can't use any abilities himself. Even if Noah were to clear up her trauma, are we equipped to fight Iris now?
万の差があると聞いてもあまりピンときていなかったけれど、カケルの顔を見ていてよくわかった。それほど強大な敵なのね。
誇張とか比喩とかじゃなく、何度も殺されてるからな。マジで。
Yeah, and you never once actually feel the pain. I mean, you can kinda make sense of it that he doesn't feel pain or fear or whatever because 9 probably reset before he dies, but come on. The fact that he doesn't have any sort of trauma from dying, experiencing dying, it's really unbelievable to me. Like, the very concept of dying is what actually frightens people. Like, if you study a lot of psychology like I do, a lot of older people really fear dying. That's why the concept of immortality has been really tried to get researched, and people really try to get an immortal body for a long time, right? It's a very scary concept.
オーバーロードによる巻き戻しって反則技があっても対策なしで戦いたくない相手だ。
前も言った気がするけれど、あまり悠長に構えていられないわよ。
だよな。時間が経てば経つほど同調が進んじまうし。
それもあるけれど、他の枝でイーリスと戦ったのはいつ？
え？あ、
That's right. I let something crucial slip my mind. Alright. Yeah, over here. So probably about, I don't know, quite a while. Still far, looking at the branch. We fought Iris next month, May 4th. If she observed the events of that day, then... Can she observe the events of that day? Because at this point, she's not there yet. Like, the world's eye thing is just making me so angry. Because if she can't actually observe this far away, doesn't that mean that she has overload and not the world's eye? Bro, come on. Sophie clearly says that she can only monitor events that are happening right now, not the future.
ノアの能力がバレる。
I am so sick of this game's like bullshit.
あなたたちをチリアクタと侮っているから、イーリスは遊んでいるの。
She doesn't know this.
けれどただのチリアクタではなく、自分を殺しうるチリアクタだと分かったのなら。
私たちを捨て置かない。
でしょうね。本気で殺しに来るわよ、きっと。
くっそ。さすがに本気を出されると、今の戦力じゃ無理だぞ。
侮ってくれているうちに仕掛けるしかないわね。
タイムリミットは
The 4th, right?
5月4日の。
There we go, okay.
確か午前2時頃だったはず。
Alright, so they are still talking about the same thing. So the world's eye means that, yeah. Until we actually got to this point, Iris wouldn't know about Noah's powers being something that can actually kill her. Okay, that's good. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I know about this. I know how the world's eye works. Why is like Kakeru being so stupid?
G オーダーと同質の力を持つ生物の件はどうなったの？
I was gonna like go like nuts because of what they were trying to do there.
使えそうなアーティファクトはあるにはあるのだけど、
持ち出せないか。
他者に危害を加えられるアーティファクトってほとんどが開発当時に作られたものなの。実験的にほとんど手当たり次第に魔術をアーティファクト化した、いわゆるアーティファクトの第一世代。強力かつ危険だからほぼ全てセフィロトで厳重に管理してる。非常時だから何とかしてあげたいけれど、期待しないでとしか言えないわね。
You're so useless!
そっか。2週間以内になんとか戦力を増強したいけど。
少し話がそれてしまうけれど、いい？
何？
第一世代ということは第二世代以降が存在するの？
Of course.
当然あるわよ。アーティファクトってこちらの世界でいう機械のようなものなのよ。有用かつ比較的安全なものは量産されている。カケルに渡した現体のアーティファクトもそう。逆に人を害しかねないアーティファクトは製造中止。作れば罪に問われる。
それなら私の G オーダーや他のみんなの生物は第一世代？
そうとも言い切れないのよね。罪に問われるとは言ったけれど、作っちゃうバカはいるのよ。セフィロトが管理できていないアーティファクトは数えきれないほど存在しているというのが実情ね。
流出したのは全部セフィロトが管理していない違法アーティファクトってことか。
Maybe?
あとはイーリスの世界で生まれたアーティファクトか。随分とややこしいことになっちゃってるのよね。イーリスの世界と私の世界が混戦しちゃってるって表現で合っているのかもわからないけれど。
そっちの世界はソフィーの選択で平行世界が生まれたけど、こっちの世界は枝分かれせずに一つのままってことだよな。
そうみたいね。だから今この世界は2つの世界とつながっちゃってる。なぜと考えても無駄ね。世界がどう成り立っているのかは1000年使っても解明できなかったから。
Yeah, because the author clearly couldn't even explain this in a good manner.
違法生物、そしてイーリスが生み出した生物、その2つがそれぞれの世界からこちらの世界へと流れてきたということね。
そういうこと。ただ作ったのはイーリスではないでしょうね。自分で作っておいて手放すはずがない。
イーリスに立ち向かおうとしたもの。
おそらくは。結果はこちらの世界に来てしまっている時点でお察しだけれど。
イーリスに敗れた者の意志が宿っているかもしれない。なおさら負けられなくなった。
I mean, if it makes you feel better, sure. I mean, to me, it doesn't really matter like who these artifacts belong to. Nor do I really care about what their wishes are.
他人の事情まで背負う必要はないわよ。私が言うのもなんだけど。
背負えるものは全て背負う。その方が心を強く持てるから。
Sure. Whatever floats your boat, Noah. I feel like that's just putting more pressure, to be honest.
そう、好きになさい。聞きたいこと他には？
今のところはない。何かできることはないか、いろいろ考えてみる。
ええ、それじゃまたね。
Sophie disappears into the rift in space.
結局ほぼ収穫なしだな。タイムリミットに気がつけたのはいいのか悪いのか。
いい？話がある。
ああ、そうだった。試したいことあるんだっけ？
うん。うまくいけば戦力増強できると思う。
Alright, what do you want to do with your powers? We move from the kitchen to the living room. Still very early morning, it seems like. Once we take a seat, Noah proceeds to speak.
減退について思いついたことがあるの。
ああ、試したいことって俺のか。
そう。能力の性質上、白兵戦になっちゃうでしょ。
まあ、そうだな。他にアーティファクトないし、殴るしかないな。
カケルが前衛。タンクの役割を担うことになる。少しでも防御力を高めた方がいいと思ったの。そこでこの前の減退のガントレット、いえレブナントガントレットの応用。
なんかしれっと名前つけましたけど。
減退を適当に英訳しただけ。人型の時レナって呼んでたし、響きが少し似てていいかなって。
ああ、じゃあ今度から名前の由来聞かれた時、レブナントから取ったって言うわ。
そうして、でレブナントガントレットを応用するの。
応用。
そう、応用。ガントレットじゃなくレブナントアーマー。
鎧にするってことか。
そう。
Noah's sudden burst of excitement makes me jump in surprise. Without even looking at how taken aback I am, Noah starts quickly tapping on her phone. She apparently finds whatever she's looking for and swiftly thrusts the display in my face.
こんな風に。
何？なんかのヒーロー？
ナイトブレイダー、ワイルドウェポンセカンドイグニッションというゲームの主人公が変身した姿。
What? Is this supposed to be a reference to Wild Arms? Because I do think Second Ignition was actually Wild Arms' like what do you call it? Like full title. I sadly did not play 2 to completion, but the like main character can actually transform, yeah. So it might actually be from that. I don't know what his transformation's called though. So Night Blader might actually be, you know, a reference to that. You know what? I'm actually curious, so I'm gonna Google this. Wild Arms 2 transformation. Yeah, Night Blazer. There we go. The transformation's called Night Blazer. It's not really a spoiler because like the transformation was actually very early into the game. Maybe about 3-4 hours in, I think. I did get to that point, but I don't remember much about the story, and I never finished it since a lot of my PS1 games were not very good. Not like it's not good as in the game's not good, but one, I was way too young to play games to know what I needed to do to continue. And 2, because Indonesia actually has a lot of pirated games or pirated consoles. A lot of the games that we do play are actually pirated, and they sometimes get stuck on loading screens often because they suck at burning those discs, man. I'm just saying.
ダークヒーローなの。たなびくマフラーがかっこいい。
I can't believe the author of this game actually knows about Wild Arms. That is a very obscure JRPG. And I actually played 1, 3, 4, and 5. Well, I technically played all of the games, but I only finished 1 and 5.
中二心くすぐられるデザインではあるな。
でしょ？実はゲームはやってないけど、かっこよすぎてフィギュアを買っちゃったくらい好き。
I used to be like that too, Noah. I kind of like the design of something and then I'd buy the figures, but nowadays I don't really like that. It's kind of like weird for me to actually buy something that I like the model of, but I don't know the backstory of, right?
かけるにはこれに変身してほしい。
変身。
そう、変身。設定としては炎の破壊神と聖剣、相反する力を同時にその身に宿してしまい、拮抗した2つの力が人の心によって奇跡的に調和されたことで。
So she never plays the game, but she probably goes to the wiki or read the synopsis or something here. because she wouldn't have known otherwise.
あのさ、
So she does her work a lot better than I do. Sometimes I never actually even know where some of the figurines that I own are from, other than the fact that they just have a body type that I like.
何？
お前コスプレさせたいだけだろ。防御力うんぬんってのただの口実だろ。
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, Kakeru. I did say like last chapter that we are probably gonna have some cosplay sex or something in this chapter, right?
めっちゃ泳いだな、目が。
心配なのは半分本当。
もう半分は
変身したかけるがみたい。
ほら。
ごめんなさい。
She hangs her head in shame. Okay, I wasn't expecting her to get this down on herself.
確かに半分は私の趣味だけど、でもかけるの戦力になればって思いも決して嘘では。
いや、いいんだけどさ、変身しても。
本当に？あ、ダメ、違う。能力の使用は控えるべきだから、私を気遣う必要は。
他の間で使いまくってなんともなかったからそこは大丈夫。だがしかし問題がある。
恥ずかしい？
いや、恥ずかしくはあるけど、根本的な問題。
どうして？
Sorry about that.
減退のダメージは俺に返ってくる。
Lies? What fucking ridiculousness! Did you forget when you actually saved that guy with the barrier? Ah, now I'm pissed off, bro.
ああ、そんなデメリットが。
I am so pissed off.
そう。減退がダメージを受けると、俺もダメージを受ける。鎧にしていたら、最悪ダメージ2倍だ。
I am so pissed off at some of the dumb stuff that this game says. You're not even making it coherent. The story is not even coherent because you're saying shit like this, Kakeru.
それじゃあ本末転倒。
だな。そもそもレナとして動いてもらった方が単純に強いってのもある。
ごめんなさい。一人ではしゃいでしまって。
謝らなくていいって。心配してくれたのは本当なんだし。鎧ってアイディアは。あ、待てよ。俺じゃなくてノアに着せるのはありか。
私？
そう。俺がダメージを肩代わりできる。
This is so dumb.
抵抗がある。あなたを盾にして平気ではいられない。
でも変身できるぞ。変身できるぞ。変身したくないか？
したい。
絞り出したな。
わかってる。あなたに無理をさせるわけにはいかない。ダメージを肩代わりさせるなんて、そんなあなたを犠牲にするようなことできない。
実戦で使うかどうかは別として試してみるだけでもいいんじゃないか。
でもタイムリミットが判明した以上遊んでいる暇は。
別に今何かできることがあるわけじゃないし、実戦でもいけるってなるかもしれないし、試してみる価値はあるだろう。
そうね、じゃあ変身する。
一瞬で手のひら返した。
Man, my enjoyment of this game is suddenly getting a nosedive because of what Kakeru said.
3回までは断ろうと思ったけど、我慢できなかった。
Like, and the fact that Noah's character is like this is actually not diffusing the situation. Some people are into this, but I'm definitely not. I definitely prefer people who are a lot more, like, serious.
で、どんな感じに変身したい？
She's a bit too childish for me.
あ、えっと
She searches on her phone yet again and then swiftly shows me the screen.
これ
なるほど。
できる？
パーツがいくつもあるな。同時に小型の原体を出さないとダメか。
難しい？
ちょっと待った。試す。
Image-wise, it can just be whatever, I guess.
ああ、いけるな。
5 marbles appear on the table. Each one is independent from the rest.
複数出すって発想がなかったな。いけるな、問題なく。
負担は？
全然ない。ちょっともう一回試してみる。来い、レナ。
はいよ。
レナを普通の女の子じゃなくてロボにするとか。
何の話だよ。別に外見はどうでもいいけどよ。
Yeah, the illustrator probably cares, sadly, and she's probably not gonna do so.
今は外見の実験じゃなくて、そのまま。来い、レナ2号。
Yeah, probably not gonna be a lot of design changes, though. What's even different from that one?
お、出た。あれ
Lena number 2 collapses to the floor without uttering a word.
キャパオーバーで自立稼働できない？
お前のキャパの問題じゃねえよ。アーティファクトの限界だ。疑似的に魂を与えられるのは1体だけなんだよ。
How does this even work? This is the first time you told us this.
あ、そうなのか。
How do you even quantify a soul? I'm so... There's too many things in this game that we don't know of, and they're making too much bullshit. I hate that.
そもそも物として操るってのがイレギュラーなんだよ。普通の使い方じゃねえし、普通はできねえ。
ああ、ソフィーもそう言ってたな。
普通はできないというのは？
アーティファクトの機能じゃないっつうこった。普通はできねえけど大将にはできるってことしかわかんねえよ、俺には。
かけるに特殊な才能がある？
かもな。
よくわからんけど、そうか、レナ軍団も無理か。
無理。2人目からはこいつみたいにただのデク人形だ。
くっそー、物量で押すのはいい案だと思ったんだけどな。まあいいや、複数出すのは分かった。ありがとな、レナ。
またな。
I clear away Lena number 1 and 2 into marbles. Well, you can make multiple weapons and armor though, so that's good to know, I guess. Doesn't really consume that much energy to do.
うん、問題なさそうだ。この衣装も作れそう。
本当に大丈夫？無理させてまで変身したくない。
してないしてない、余裕余裕。この画像のやつでいいんだな。
うん、これがいい。
他の角度の画像あるか？後ろ姿とか。
ちょっと待って。あった、デザインが。
結構複雑だな。細かい部分まで再現する自信ないぞ。髪型とかも再現するか？
いいの？
いける、多
Sorry
分。
about that.
大体いけそうではあるけど、体にぴったりフィットしてるからノアのサイズに合わせられるかが問題だな。
わかる？
She stands up and spreads her arms.
どうぞ。
いや、どうぞって言われて
メジャーとかは？
ないな、そんなもん。
じゃあ手で測るとか。
手で？
うん、触ってもいいし。
Ah.
触ってって。
The more I play this chapter, the more disappointed I get.
どうぞ。
だからどうぞって触るのはさすがに。
さすがに。
いやまずいだろ。
何が？ああ。平気だから気を使わなくて大丈夫。
What are you even talking about?
気を使うっつうか、俺が気にするっつうか。
それなら。
Nuopo's to loose parts of her t-shirt behind her back, highlighting the curvature of her body. Wait, back up. Hold the phone. Is she really doing this?
これで体型わかる？
わかるけど。
じゃあじっくり観察して。
You have no shame, girl? She stands up tall. Do otakus actually like girls like this with no shame? Her waistline, her moderate bust, all clear as day. And you expect me to look right at you like this?
把握した？
ああ、いや、ああ、
しっかり見て。
Jeez, why am I the only one blushing over this crap? Is Noah's sense of shame on the fritz because she wants to transform that bad? Damn it.
もういい、大丈夫。
本当に？
少し大きめに作る。ノアが来た後に調節するから。
うん、わかった。
She finally lets go of her baggy t-shirt. I won't say what, but they were poking out. Like I said, I won't say what, but the you-know-whats on her chest were poking out. Why isn't she wearing a freaking bra? This girl's gonna give me a heart attack.
じゃあお願い。
わかった。
I miss Kujo and Sora. Kujo was boring, but she at least had shame and she was actually a pretty nice girl. These other two, the more I get to know them, the more I'm disappointed, man. Haruka was unbelievable, unrealistic, and this girl is shameless. God! I look at the reference and create the costume.
細かいデザインは難しいな。
それっぽくなれば満足だから無理はしないで。
でもやるからにはちゃんとやりたいしな。気になるところがあったら言ってくれ。遠慮せず。
じゃあこれ少し形状が。
ああ、全然違うな。直す。
I craft, have Noah oversee my work, and make minor adjustments accordingly. And I repeat that over and over again until...
すごい。
結構いい感じだな。やればできるもんだな。
疲れてない？
大丈夫。早速。
着てみる。
待て待て待て待て。
She quickly stands up and grabs the bottom of her shirt, but I scramble to stop her.
脱ごうとするな。俺が出て行くまで待て。
あ、ごめん。後ろ向いてて。
わかった。
I turn myself around as instructed and face my back toward Noah. That was a long voice line. I can hear some grunts and the rustling of cloth. She's probably got her shirt off. Then she picks up the outfit made for my illusory body. Wait, how do I know? Why do I know that she's picking it up without looking? Yeah, I'm gonna be able to feel what the illusory body is feeling. I'm so sick of this game, man. If you want to make a serious game, please don't do this bullshit. This feeling. I can tell. I can tell what part she's putting on even without looking. I can feel what Noah's touching through the illusory body. If you want to do this, do it in a Nukige. I don't mind that. I'm playing, like I said, the fairy tale of Holy Knight Rika. And that game doesn't even try to mince words with what they're doing. And I enjoy it. Because it's actually not supposed to be a serious story. It has actual serious story though, which I'm surprised about. But it's clearly made for people to fap to. This game is not, and the fact that they put shit like this is just something that I'm disappointed about. What the hell? What kind of feature is this?
何？
いや、なんでもない。
You get it. Remote illusory body control. Or simply put, I'm linked with the illusory body. I remember Sophie telling me that I have a shard of the world's eye in my body. Both the user and the target need the world's eye to form a link. And an illusory body can use all the artifacts contracted out to the main body. But the illusory body and I have the world's eye. I've cleared the conditions needed to form a link without even knowing it. So that's what she meant by saying I'm using this irregularly. Noah places my illusory body in her bare skin. I can feel everything as my illusory body touches her skin. Crap, what do I do? Should I fess up? No, but... I don't want to give up the sensation. Just a little more. I want to savor a little more. I'm sorry, Noah. I'm sorry I caved in to my desires. I'm so disappointed at this game.
来た。
I nearly jumped out of my skin upon hearing Noah's call. I know. Oh god, do I know. I know that my illusory body is enveloping Noah's real body.
待って、まだ振り返らないで。
ああ。
ブカブカ。ちょっと見せられない。
Clearly, your t-shirt was way baggier than this.
そうか。ブカブカだろうな。
見ないまま調整できる？
できるっていうか、割と正確に把握してるからな。
正確に？見えてる？
見えてはいない。触れた感覚が原体を通して伝わってきておりまして。
触れた感覚？
悪い。なんか伝わってくるんだ。今俺ノアの肌に触っちゃってるんだ。
ああ、原体にそんな性質が。
今気づきまして。本当悪い。やっぱダメだこれ。今すぐ
調節はできる？
脱いで。
難しい？
いや、調節？
うん。
俺の話聞いてた？
聞いてた。
俺今ノアにダイレクトなセクハラしちゃってる状態なんだけど。
別にいい。
別にいい？
恥ずかしくないわけじゃないけど、セクハラとは思わないし、かけるなら別にいい。
いいの？
いい。気にしない。
マジかよ。
そっちも気にしなくていいから。
いや、するだろう。
調節お願い。
わかったよ、わかった。やるぞ。
I control the illusory body to fit around Noah's body. Noah's getting really pumped up. It's as if she's actually transforming. And I'm getting pumped up too, but in a totally different way. Oh, this is bad. Now that it's practically latching onto her, I can feel her young, supple skin that much more. She's got underwear on, but she's not wearing a freaking bra as usual. God damn it. If it doesn't bother her, maybe I should skip the illusory body and just give her a nice squeeze on the... No. This is wrong. God, the simulation is too much. I just might do something I'll regret soon.
もうこっち向いても大丈夫。こける？
はい。
I turn around, feeling intensely awkward. Noah puffs out her chest toward me while I tremble like mad.
どう？
かっこいい。似合ってる。
ありがとう。私 変身してる。絶対に叶わないはずの夢が叶った。
You could have just bought a cosplay, like, you know, outfit. Sure, a custom-made cosplay outfit is expensive, but come on.
レブナントアーマー、差し詰め、レブナントフォーム。
This doesn't look anything like Night Blazer, by the way, guys. Doesn't look anything like him.
ねえねえねえ、
なに
鏡ある？全身映る。
ああ、全身はないな。一番でかいのは洗面所の鏡。
じゃあスマホで見せてほしい。
ああ、はいはい。
I pull up my phone camera. I put it on selfie mode and turn the screen toward Noah. Could just take a picture.
見えるか？
強すぎる。
めっちゃ溜めたな。っていうかテンションめっちゃ上がってるな。
上がってる。こんなの上がっちゃう。写真撮ってほしい。
わかった。
私のスマホで。
オッケーオッケー。ああ、ロックは？
そうだった。
She rushes to grab her phone off the table.
ロック解除しなくてもカメラ起動できた。はい、ここを押せばいいから。
わかった。
よし。
撮るぞ。
待って。ポーズは違う。こっちか。うん、決まった。いつでも大丈夫。
んじゃ、撮るぞ。
Why can't there be a Yoichi route? I'm so sad right now. Every time there's romance in a game, it just makes me not enjoy it. Well, at least romance like this anyway. Romance in Amayui was actually enjoyable since I like Fia. Though I don't enjoy all of the other 8 scenes though. As she gives her all into striking her best pose, I snap the shutter. I only enjoy Fia's H scene.
いい感じに撮れた。
念のためもう一枚。
Though I can't deny everyone else's is good for fapping. But you know, on a more personal level, I mean, Fia's H scene is the best. Nothing can top her.
わかったわかった。オッケー。3枚取った。
見たい。
ほい、どうぞ。
Her reaction once I show her the screen is almost childlike. She stares at the picture of herself in that noble pose with sparkles in her eyes.
すごい。かっこいい。かっこよすぎる。このまま外に出たい。
Do so.
出るか？
Sure.
予想外の返事来たわ。恥ずかしがるかと思った。
これで恥ずかしがるならとっくに言動を改めてる。
そりゃそうか。
外は無理でもイベントに参加したい。いろんな場所でかけるに写真撮ってもらいたい。
コスプレとかよくするのか？
今この瞬間が人生で初めて。自作はとてもできないし、買うにしてもお金かかるし。
Yeah, buying one is pretty expensive if it's custom made.
じゃあイベント行っても見るだけか。
イベントにも行ったことない。
え、そうなのか？行ってそうなのに。
私が好きなのは男性向けの作品だから、だいたい年齢制限がつく。
So?
ああ、あれか。エロか。
Oh, what the?
そう。二次創作自体は好きだけど、年齢制限がつくような作品はあんまり。
Wow, they're omitting a lot of the stuff that she's saying. So clearly, Kakeru was saying like arrow, right? And then the translation's like, what? What is going on with the translation the past couple of lines suddenly? Are they trying to not, you know, not make this as erotic or as crazy as it seems?
エロは否定しないし、私もたまに気になったりするけど、 イベントに参加してまで入手しようとは思わない。
I don't think back then you need to pay for Comic Kit. Though nowadays, I think you actually do need to pay. Back during the time when this game was out, you don't need to though. I kinda don't know what to say. The fact that she can so casually mention her passing interests in the adult genre must mean she really doesn't view me as a member of the opposite sex. Or maybe I'm the one who's overly conscious that she's a girl. That could be it. You see, I'm actually still hurting pretty bad. I'm trying hard to cut off the sensations I'm getting, but I don't stand a chance against my worldly desires. Damn it all.
そういえば今着てるのもそうだし、ノアって男向けの作品好きだよな。
Since staying silent would just make me notice it even more, I try to continue the conversation.
うん。妹の影響もあるけど、昔から少年漫画ばっかり。
How did the conversation turn into like erotic things though?
高坂先輩もそうだよな。好み。ロボゲー詳しかったし。
Like, how old was it? How old did your sister die? Like, yeah, she probably would have read Naruto, Detective Conan, Dragon Ball, but I don't think they were all that lewd back in the day. Well, I guess there was a tiny bit of etchiness in Naruto and also Dragon Ball. The first couple of episodes for Dragon Ball, you actually had Yamcha like squeeze Bulma's boobs, I think. I think that was like back when Goku was still young. That was like the original Dragon Ball, so not Dragon Ball Z.
はるかは幅広くたしなんでる。男性向けも女性向けも BL もユリもいける。
そっか。BL。
そうだ。はるかにも見せたい。あ、能力を遊びで使ってしまっているし、見せない方がいい？
得るものは多かったし、遊びでもないだろう。それにそんなことで怒る人でもないし、先輩は。
じゃあ、送っていい？
うん。
やった！じゃあ送る！いえ、待って。
テンションの浮き沈みが激しいな。今度は何？
人に見せるならこだわりたい。
なるほど。
Are you gonna video this?
一番かっこよく撮って。
Okay, it's just a picture.
わかった。
Alright.
ポーズは？
さっきと同じ。でも角度を変える。
ああ、正面じゃなくてね。
そう、オープニングアニメのワンカットを再現する。もっと右。
こっち？
あ、逆。私から見て右。
ああ、こっちか。
で、煽り。
煽り？下から？
そうそう。
この辺？
そう、その辺。撮って。
はい、チーズ。取れた。どうすか、監督。
相変わらずかっこいい。
オーケーっすか。
でもポーズがちょっと甘い。角度ももう少し調整が必要。もう一回お願い。
わかった。納得いくまで撮ろう。
ありがとう。もう少しだけ右にお願い。
Her enthusiasm is kind of nice though, like, her enthusiasm is kind of diffusing the fact that Kakeru was saying all that bullshit about his ability for me. Kakeru is right in the fact that she's childlike, and you know when you kind of want to pamper or when you want to dote on your, like, nephew or niece, I guess? That's the sort of feeling I'm getting from Noah, from like seeing Noah so enthusiastic. But the thing is though, they're clearly sexualizing Noah in this case, and that's just weird.
このくらい？
Like, Japan, you have some weird taste, man.
そこ。あとは腕の角度。
Like, if this was a Nuki game, I wouldn't even mind, like, if they were, like, you know, like, sexualizing your niece, sexualizing your blood-related sister, sexualizing your mom. I wouldn't care. Like, that's clearly just for fapping purposes. Like, your deep, dark fantasies, that's fine. But as a story, you don't want to put this in a story because that's just weird, bro.
今、撮って。どう？
ブレた。もう一回撮るからそのまま。
Like, as a Nukige with story too, I wouldn't mind that because clearly the intent is definitely still on the sexualizing part, right? But as a normal story, it just doesn't make sense to me.
わかった。
なんか安定しないんだよな。ちょっと待ってくれよ。体勢考える。
わかった。
だいって足ひねった。
大丈夫？
How the fuck did you twist your ankle?
大丈夫。ああ、いってああ、悪い。場所思いっきりずれた。角度ここでよかったっけ？
そこ。
ちょっと待ってな。どの体勢なら安定すっかな。
Just lay down on the floor.
できる限り早く腕プルプルする。
わかった。よし、撮るぞ。
Yoichi, save me, man. Once the photo session is over, we just hang out with each other. After a while, Noah starts packing up, wanting to get home after it gets dark. Before, when she's got all her stuff together, I see Noah to the door.
今日もありがとう。お邪魔しました。
一人で平気か？
まだ明るいから平気。
気をつけてな。
ねえ。なんというか、私だけ楽しんじゃってごめん。
No, you're fine, Noah. Like, I guess that's fine by me, but...
はあ、俺も楽しかったし平気平気。
I'm starting to dislike the things that they do, man. Like, Noah as a character is fine, but the fact that they're sexualizing her is a bit weird to me. Like, Haruka was clearly a bad character in the fact that her trauma was just too unrealistic. And Kakeru, like, saying that stuff about the illusory body really pissed me off. That was probably the thing that pissed me off the most, surprisingly. Because I could understand that they're trying to be, you know, ambiguous with the powers and stuff. But when they clearly said stuff like that, which clearly is a plot hole in my book, I'm like, what the fuck? That's not okay.
でも乱用はダメなのに、私のわがままで長時間。
いいって。多分ああいうのがアーティファクトの本来の使い方なんだろ。戦ったりとかじゃなくてさ。
Probably. You're not wrong. That's fair. It's a fair assumption.
たまにはいいだろ。息抜きに使っても。またいつか。いや。またやろうって言おうと思ったんだが、俺がそれ言うとちょっと変態っぽいな。
Like, she clearly doesn't care, Kakeru. The fact that you're the only one that's caring about this and you say it straight to her face, it's just gonna make it awkward.
まだ気にしてたの？
Mm-hmm.
するだろそりゃ。
直接触ったわけでもないのに。
Man, this girl is also shameless though. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, like, you know, like you, Noah.
そりゃそうだけど。
気にしないから。かけるさえ良ければまたお願い。全部終わったら。
そうだな。全部終わったら。
あと、ありがとう。
何のありがとう？
まだちゃんと言ってなかったから、いつか言わなきゃって思ってた。かけるに出会ってから、私の世界が広がっていく。止まっていた時間が動き出したような、そんな気がするの。全部あなたのおかげ。やっと顔を上げて、前を向いて、歩き出せた。ような気がする。
This is also what I really don't like in games, man. I always feel like the main character is way too... What's the word I'm looking for? Is way too valued by another person. I I feel like Noah herself could have become strong enough to be able to get through this by herself. Man, I feel like I'm not able to understand this emotion of because of you I'm able to get past X. I'm not able to understand that emotion like at all. People help you get through something, but at the end of the day, it's always you yourself that gets past it.
ありがとう。かけるは私が変わるきっかけをくれた。
Which basically means I value my own effort, or you should value your own effort more than someone else who's helping you.
初めて会った時に感じた通りだった。あなたは私の運命の人。
Well, with my power, I definitely would be able to do anything, including woo you, Noah. Has that not ever come across to you? Like, you know?
運命。大げさだろそれは。
そう？
She giggles and grabs the doorknob, but I guess Noah is not really that perceptive. Like, she's not like, you know, dumb or anything. She's pretty smart. But I guess she's not really... She doesn't see the bad in people, I guess.
それじゃ
ああ、気をつけて。
Or maybe she sees that Kakeru is actually not lying with how, you know, even though he has this crazy ability, he can see some sincerity in what he's doing. I don't know. I personally don't think I'm gonna be able to trust Kakeru, even after going through this far with him. Even after knowing what he's saying is quite true.
また来ていい？
I'm way too much of a skeptic.
いつでも。
ありがとう。またね。
また。
I go back to the living room and lie down on my bed. I'm finally free of all that tension. I can still feel the raw sensation of touching Noah's skin. Feel? Hell, it's embedded into my brain at this point. I've gotta hand it to myself for keeping my cool till the end. Yeah, I did a great job. I still feel guilty for looking at Noah with my lusty eyes while she was having such pure and innocent fun. It's also unfortunate that Noah doesn't see me as a member of the opposite sex. Or, because she said it like that, she doesn't mind that it's you. Probably means that she's okay since you're close enough. Main protagonists that are like dense like this, also, it's just not my thing, guys. Like, the problem is that the author just makes Kakeru in any way and form he likes. Sometimes he's very sharp, but during these times he's very dumb. Like, people are consistent most of the times, and characters that are not consistent like this, I don't know, they're not very realistic. Wait, unfortunate? Why in the hell do I have my hopes up? Well, hold on, she said that I was her destiny. I'm her destiny. I casually brushed that aside a second ago, but it almost feels like she confessed to... No. Honestly, why am I getting my hopes up? I've been acting real weird as of late. I heave a sigh, roll over in bed, and close my eyes. This is no time to let my sexual desires cloud my judgment. Right now, I've got to... Just do a fap or something. Just do a quickie, Kakeru. Whenever I'm like horny or some shit, after a quick fap, my head is all bright again. Right now. Damn it, I can't calm down. Just fap, damn you! That feeling won't leave. The feeling of Noah's soft body. Just fap, damn it! I'm actually mad at this idiot. I writhe in bed. It's like masturbation doesn't exist in this world. In the end, I'm unable to focus on anything else. Like, fapping takes 15 minutes and your head is gonna be like clear for the next hour, like couple of days in fact. And I spend the rest of the night in sheer anguish. I'm so confused, man. Like, games actually feel... I feel like games never actually use fapping as a form of, you know, like clearing your head. It's so unrealistic. Do people in games not fap? Do people in Japan not fap? Or do they fap too much that they actually don't want to put it into their media so that people are reminded of how pitiful they are? I don't know. All I know is that they actually never never put a lot of fapping in these games. Like, I don't think fapping is like pitiful or anything, but I guess people who are playing these games think they are. So weird. That was a big jump in date though. Now it's already 4:30? The day after Noah had a field day cosplaying in my illusory body, I assembled the others and informed them of the time limit. I'm also straight up about us not being powerful enough to fight Iris yet. The more time passes, the more Iris grows in power, but we're not ready to take her on. That's why we need to use as much time as we possibly can. We set the date of the final battle with Iris for the day before the time limit, May 3rd. We need to train our minds before then. If our minds are strong, then we can keep conscious and prevail even in Iris's domain. Although...
いやでも2週間で心を鍛えろって言われてもどうすりゃいいかわかんないよ。
2 weeks. So yeah, they actually jumped like a lot. They like did a time skip of like a week.
鍛えられるかどうかもわかんないんだし、今すぐ喧嘩売りに行っても同じなんじゃないの？
I believe we were on like the 22nd or 23rd, so at the very least a week, I think. Sora's opinion is valid. Honestly, I think there's no easy way to train a human mind. But the reason I really want to delay the final battle with Iris until the very last moment is because none of the others have seen real battle. I've already killed someone. He's gonna talk about this again! Noah was there when I did. I saw someone die right before my eyes, and I learned how wicked Iris could be. But what about everyone else? Kujo and Sora were at the fire, but that's it. Kusaka-senpai didn't even see the fire. In the other branch, we faced off against Yoichi and the others in Rigveda, which culminated in actual battle. Well, more like an actual trouncing. As a result, two things were ingrained into our hearts. The threat the artifacts pose, and the fear that comes from being the target of hostility and malice. That's what united us as a group and forged our resolve. We felt obligated to solve the string of cases caused by the artifacts. But in this branch, we don't have that sense of unity just yet. Looking at me, Noah and the others, I can feel there's a fatal rift in our levels of resolve. Which is why I wanted more time. That's why we've been waiting. Waiting for another user to go berserk. Even I think it's a shitty plan, but I also think it's necessary. We need the experience to stand up against a threat together. Even if it is a fucked up way to do it, we could bring everyone's mentalities up a level by facing off against a berserk user. That's why I've been waiting and putting it off as much as possible, hoping that a threat would appear before us soon. However, an uneventful week has passed us by. See? It is a week. You're getting way too comfortable in my house here, or in my apartment, Noah. Noah's slacking in glorious fashion. She's come almost every day since the first time, so she seems to have gotten used to it. Her face doesn't look tense anymore. It's just that she seems to have let her guard down so much. Man, they keep peeking on out, and sometimes they're just fully exposed. Her underwear, man, you can see them.
今更だけど。
どうした？
Noah's murmur makes me jump, giving off a suspicious vibe.
これが私の心の鍛え方なんて言ったら空あたりが起こりそう。
ああ、どうだろうな。あいつは一緒になってだらけそう。
どうして一人暮らしをしているのか聞いていい？
え、 ああ、空が一人部屋欲しがったから。部屋足んなくてさ、一人暮らししてみたかったし、俺が家を出た。
そう。兄弟仲は良さそうだし、家もそんなに遠くないみたいだからずっと不思議だった。
なんか深い理由があるかもって？
うん。
ないない。ほんとさっきの理由だけ。うちの親空に甘いからさ、あいつの要求を通すために俺が折れてる。
Yeah, they actually never dig deeper into the parent thing like I thought, huh? I guess I really was just overthinking about Kakeru's parents being, you know, sort of like a plot-driven thing.
本当は実家で暮らしたい？
もう一人暮らしに慣れたしな。おかんにあれこれ言われなくていいし、今の暮らしがいいな。合ってる、俺に。
You know, your apartment probably costs a shit ton, Kakeru, so you better be grateful.
かけるは私と違って自立してる。
生活費は完全に親に頼ってるし、自立とは言えないって。バイトもしてないし。
Mm-hmm. At least he's very, like, aware of that.
でもちゃんと一人暮らししてる。かっこいいと思う。
おお、そうか。
私も一人暮らししてみようかな。家事とかできないけど。
一人暮らししたら嫌でも覚える。俺がそうだし。
True.
このマンション、下の階が空いてた。
ああ、ポストにテープ貼ってあったな。
知り合いが近くにいれば、パパとママ許可してくれそうな気がする。
まあ、女の子だと心配だよな。一人暮らしは。
Probably. The other one died.
もし許可もらえたら、近くに住んでいい？
ああ、いいよ。俺も知り合いいると、もしもの時安心だし。
じゃあ、引っ越したら、作りすぎた肉じゃがお裾分けする。
Can you even cook?
ああ、そういうイベント期待してたけど、まだ一回もないわ。
私なら作りすぎたら何回かに分けて自分で食べる。
だよな。冷凍するよな。
Agreed. I smile, prompting Noah to also grin. Although the conversation comes to a halt there, Noah looks at me intently without saying a word.
どうした？
最近ずっと一緒にいるから、なんとなくわかるようになってきた。
何が？
少し元気ない。
え、そうか？
自分の判断に迷ってる。
It's been a week, how do you know? I don't think people would know anything about me if they've, like, lived with me for a week. I guess Kakeru's that easy to read, huh? The look on her face is as straight and sharp as a knife. Noah looks off to the side and continues speaking.
考えてた。どうしてタイムリミットギリギリまで時間を使おうと決めたのか。待ってる。みんなが脅威を実感できるような、そんな出来事を。当たり？
当たり。ユーザーの暴走を待ってた。
やっぱり。
失望したか？
どうして？
全員救うとか言ってたくせに、誰かが暴走するのを、死ぬのを期待するなんて最低だろ。
罪悪感を抱いているのは見ていればわかるから、あなたの判断を責めるつもりなんてない。九条さんと空は火事を経験しているけれど、遥は生異物の、そしてイーリスの脅威を知らない。実践経験が必要だと考えるのは自然だと思う。それに散々ポンコツっぷりを晒している私が偉そうに言う資格なんてそもそもない。
んなことないだろ。何かあれば言ってもらった方が助かる。
他の枝の私って？
ああ。
ワルハラソサイエティのリーダーとしてどう？偉そうにしてた？
Yeah?
偉そうというか、毅然とはしてたな。
済ましてたわけでしょ？
済まして、うがった言い方をすれば、まあ。
かっこつけて回りくどい言い方して正義とはって説いたり、自分は完璧って態度をとってるのが目に浮かぶ。そのくせ最終局面でへたれたんでしょ。自分が情けなさすぎる。そんな私はもうリーダーぶっちゃいけないと思う。実質的なリーダーは前からカケルなんだし、私はカケルの判断を全面的に支持する。私はあなたについていく。何があっても。
ありがとな。
お礼を言うのは私の方。あなたに出会えて感謝してる。自分を見つめ直すことができた。弱い自分をさらけ出す勇気を持てた。今の私はちゃんと肩の力を抜けているでしょ。
She smiles softly, a sweet, pleasant smile. We know how she is now. She'll do what I need. I have faith. I don't. I really don't. But
何？
ちょっとな、
お？
力抜きすぎな気はするな。
あ、ごめん。人の家でくつろぎすぎた。
いや、くつろぐのはいい。くつろいでくれ。ただ、見えてるんだよ。
you know, if this really bothered you, Kakeru, you would have told her the first time you saw them. The fact that you waited until, I don't know, like 2 weeks after she came to your house.
お？何が？
だから、
お？
パンツ。
え？
今も見えてるから。
She fixes the edge of her t-shirt with blushing cheeks.
ごめん。
いや、気をつけて。なんつうか、目のやり場に困るから。
見苦しいものを見せてしまい。
I mean, I kid you not, guys. If Kakeru were to, like, fap in the toilet after he saw her panties, I'd actually gain more respect from him. Because as I said, once you actually do a quickie, us guys, we actually have this thing called, like, a plateau. You can't just get, like, instantly, like, horny again after you actually ejaculate. I learned this back in psychology because we have this thing called, like, neuropsychology.
見苦しくはないけど、これ俺もなんつうか照れるからさ。
お？照れる？どうして？
どうして？
どうしてカケルが照れるの？
どうしてって、いや照れるだろ。女の子の下着見たら。
私なんかの下着見ても。
なんかって下着は下着だろ。そりゃ照れるっつうの。
Why is she, like, humming?
いや、まあそっちは意識してないから油断してたんだろうけどさ。
意識って？逆にカケルは意識していたってこと？
するだろそりゃ。
カケルの中で私は女の子のカテゴリーに入っていた？
どのカテゴリーに入ってると思ってたんだよ。女の子じゃなかったら何なんだよ。
だってカケルに異性として認識されてると思ってなかった。
なんで？どこら辺でそう思った？
だって私みたいなの。ちょっと
I highly doubt that her her parents have never taught her about, you know, how guys in Japan, it's actually very scary that, you know, like there are perverts everywhere in Japan, like closet perverts, sure, but there is also like really crazy perverts that would actually rape someone, especially younger kids too. I have a hard time believing that someone, like especially people like Noah's parents who clearly lost a kid, has never told Noah to be careful of perverts. Especially since this is Japan. I feel like a lot of the things that happen in this game is not very realistic to Japan. I don't understand why. It's so weird to me.
さっきは鋭いって思ったけど鈍いな。
鈍い？え、私？
Like to me, this is not just ignorant. This is just weird.
鈍いだろ。俺お前が来るたびにかなりそわそわしてたぞ。照れまくってたぞ。なんでって。そんな格好されたらドキドキすんだろ男なら。だからさっきからなんだよそのリアクション。お前ちょっとは自分が可愛いって自覚しろ。
私が？
勢いで恥ずかしいこと言っちゃったけど、そりゃあ、可愛いだろ、ノアは。
God, I hate romance. If this is the romance that I have to deal with in these visual novels, then, kill me.
嘘じゃないって。
だって、かけるって、胸が大きい子、好きでしょ？
なんだよ急に。
九条さんとはるかの胸、いつも見てるし。
You're not wrong.
いつも？
うん、いつも、チラチラ。
マジかよ。
私の胸が見ないから。
いや、すみません。それ完全に無自覚です。すみません。
私は対象外なのかと。
胸のでかい女子以外は女子じゃないとか、どんな差別主義者だよ俺。
そこまでは思ってないけど。
警戒心薄いなーって思ってたけど、道理で。お前、同性の友達と一緒にいる感覚だったのか。
それに近いかも。
なんつうか、こんなこと言うのも恥ずかしいけどさ、俺男だからな。普通に男だからな。
分かってるけど。
分かってない。さっきのあれだ。胸に目が行くのと同じだ。可愛い女子が目の前で油断してたら、こう、わかるだろ？ああ、そうか、言わなきゃダメか。ムラムラすんだろ？そんな服で気を抜いてたらムラムラ。
How old are you, Noah? Oh my god. I'm getting pissed off, guys.
ムラムラ？私で？
そう、するの。しちゃうの。
こんな未発達にも程がある私の体で？
Some people are into that, actually.
そう。未発達でも。
ロリコンなの？
とんでもない球投げてきたな、おい。ちげえよ。ノアがガチロリだったらさすがに反応しねえよ。
I mean, Kakeru, she does.
だから、こう、あれだよ。なんで俺こんな話してんだ？思春期の男ってのは大体そうなの。まずな、同じ空間にいるだけでもちょっと意識すんの。それでな、シャツ一枚でさ、いられたらさ、なんかこう、あかんだろう。あかんくなんの。だから、気をつけろ。警戒しろ。俺を。
警戒？襲うってこと？
突っ込んでくるな。そういうこともないとは言えん。だから普通 スロークなとは言わんけど、ちょっとは警戒しろ。俺をあんまり信じるな。な。
She glances at me before quickly looking down. She strains her sitting posture for some reason. Then she murmurs something while still hanging her head.
今日泊まる。
はい。
泊まる。
ここに？
泊まっていい？
あ、いや、なんで？
泊まりたいから。ダメ？
ダメではないけど。
じゃあ泊まる。泊まるから。
はい、わかりました。
We both climb up. An awkward silence descends. Why is she suggesting she stay over after the talk we just had? She's seducing me? Is that what's going on? What else could it be? Is she testing me? Man, I got no idea. I don't have the foggiest clue as to what Noah's big idea is here. Man, if I were you, Kakeru, I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Send her home. This is so bullshit. The sun's gone down. Noah's going to drop by her house to tell her parents and grab a change of clothes. I walk Noah to the train station, grab a bite to eat, and come back to my place. I lie around until Noah comes back. This almost feels like the other day. I'm just as on edge as when I touched Noah through the illusory body. I can't figure out Noah's true reason for asking to stay over. My mind starts getting ideas and I find myself oddly hopeful. Even though I was shaking from killing someone just the other day. Yeah. Clearly, that's the same sort of... yeah, you can... you can say it's the same sort of feeling. You can... yeah. The weight is the same, Kakeru. I killed someone and then I'm gonna have sex with someone, yeah. Even though I was berating myself for making the worst choice. But now, my self-indulgent desires have got me nervous. I'm so disappointed in myself for being so simple-minded. But the fact remains that I'm on edge right now thanks to Noah. Thanks to her coming over almost every day to be with me, I felt pretty comfortable and I haven't worried more than I need to over things. Maybe the reason she suggested staying over was because she doesn't want to leave me by myself. So that I don't overthink things and get trapped in guilt since I'm hoping for a user to go berserk. Maybe I just said a bunch of weird stuff that made things awkward and she planned on staying from the start. Probably it. Noah already said that she treats me like I'm a friend, didn't she? I should stop getting my hopes up and making things weird. I don't want to lose Noah's trust. Sounds like Noah's back. I stand up and head toward the front door.
またお邪魔します。
ああ、うん。おかえり。
ただいま。
Alright, just have sex. Noah takes off her shoes and heads to the living room without making eye contact. Yup, I knew it. Things are awkward.
着替える。
ああ、そっか。じゃあ台所に。
別にいい。後ろ向いてて。
あ、はい。
I turn my back to her as I'm told. Alright, are you gonna change this up? Are we gonna have sex before, you know, the confrontation? Before the climax? Is this gonna be that sex because we're a tense thing? I hear faint grunts and the rustling of cloth. You know, even though I just told her, remember being careful and not dropping your guard? I believe I just mentioned all of that, Noah-san. Well, anyway, I'm guessing it's not going to be the oversized t-shirt again. She went to go grab a change of clothes, so I'm assuming it's her like regular pair of pajamas. Be that as it may, I'm still oddly excited. Man, I'm a horny idiot.
終わった。
I mean, so am I, Kakeru. Like I said, just fap, damn you. It's gonna clear your head. I turn around and freeze up. Ah, I see. Still wearing that, eh? You're not being careful at all. You're still just as careless as ever. After collecting her discarded clothes, she sits right down where she was standing. I take a seat as well at the other end of the table. This is the most awkward things. The most awkward thing has... I don't know what they're trying to say here, but this is definitely a typo. This is the most awkward between us have been. Wow, there's so many typos in this whole sentence. I'm like, what the fuck are they trying to do? This is the most awkward things have been between us yet, I think. Up until now, it never bothered me at all when we'd both go silent. But now it's making me uncomfortable.
なんか食べる？
ご飯食べてきたからお腹いっぱい。
そうか。
I'm actually pretty hungry myself, Noah. And the conversation comes to a grinding halt. Neither of us are big talkers, so it's not like we have lively conversations on the regular. But we never have pauses as awkward as this one. I'm getting antsy. I gotta say something. Try as I might to look for a topic, I can't find one. However, Noah's the one who eventually breaks the silence.
かけるは
Looking down, she utters my name.
九条さんのこと好きなの？
Why are you asking that when things are this awkward? That's the first thing that pops into my mind. As I sit unable to think or answer her question, Noah continues speaking while repeatedly glancing at me.
戦う動機を聞いたとき、九条さんと親しくなりたかったからってそう言ってたから。
ああ、まあ、うん。動機は、下心だけど、好きとかでは多分ないと思うけど。
そっか。今まで恋人とかいた？
Okay, seriously, why are you asking this? A cold sweat forms on my brow. I get so tense that my body starts to lock up.
なんだよさっきから。
ただの好奇心。
いない。できたことない。
What a liar. Come on, you have the memories of all your past selves.
そっか。
At the very least, if not the past selves, he has the memory of Haruka's chapter. Noah's expression looks somewhat relieved upon hearing my answer. Wait, relieved? Why? Is that the reaction you're going with? Really? I'm going to get the wrong impression. I mean, who wouldn't? Huh? Does this girl actually like me or something? That's what I'll end up thinking. Are you okay with that? I can't do this. If I keep silent about this, things are seriously going to turn out like that. I need to speak up.
ノアはどうなんだよ。恋人とか。
I returned the question to give off a nonchalant vibe, but I feel like I've completely screwed it up. But there's no taking back what I already said. Just have to go with the flow.
友達すらいなかったのに恋人なんているはずない。
そうか。まあノアは興味なさそうだよな。恋人とか恋愛とか。
なかった。恋愛をテーマにした作品にも興味なかったし。
Damn.
けど
I'm interested in Yuuki gaze though.
今はいてもいいなって思ってる。恋人とか。
Why is she saying things to make my heart throb? Huh? This is seriously turning... Wait, what's with this mood? I'm seriously going to get the wrong idea, you know. I mean, I am getting the wrong idea, right? Noah isn't trying to set the mood like that, is she? A confession? Wait, is she confessing to me? Yeah, right. No way. What if she really is confessing? My expectations swell up my heart so bad that I feel like it's going to beat it right out of my chest. Hold on. I gotta remember that Noah thinks of me as if I were a friend of the same sex. Don't get swept up in the hype. Yeah, it's impossible for Noah to like me romantically. But what if she is confessing to me? Do I even have feelings for Noah in the first place? Well, my heart's beating like mad, so I'm leaning toward a definite yes. Still, it feels less romantic and more like sexual attraction. See, Kakeru? You get it. You're one of those people that's like me, right? You know when you're actually attracted to lust or, you know, actual affection, right? Question mark? Honestly, I don't know. Well, you don't know, I know. I don't know, but if she's confessing to me, then I'm definitely saying okay. Yeah, see, I'm not the same as Kakeru. If someone does confess to me, I probably will say no. I definitely will. That's just how I am.
なあ、動画見ないか？よし、じゃあ準備するわ。
I shouldn't let this awkward conversation persist. I'm going to lose control. I need to give us a break from talking so I can calm down. I'll chill out by the end of the movie. I really do feel like the romance in this game is actually ruining the whole like story structure, to be honest. Like, I don't mind each game having their own heroine and trying to showcase what they're all about, but the romance situations themselves, I feel, is definitely ruining everything.
何みたい？
And Kakeru being a creep with the romance with the girls is also like a turnoff for me.
なんでもいい。
じゃあどうすっかな。適当に選ぶわ。
It's so unneeded, the romance thing. After a little indecision, I choose a safe action flick. I hit the play button and take a seat. Noah also relocates in front of the monitor and nestles close to me. Yup, this is about the distance we had during the horror movie too. Nothing to freak out about here, yup. We watched the movie together. Since the intro is kinda boring, my mind ends up wandering toward Noah. About 10 minutes in, the story starts rolling, and I finally begin focusing on the movie.
今の銃の撃ち方かっこいいな。
真似したい。
We toss comments about the movie back and forth, and before I know it, the awkward vibe diminishes. However, my movie pick ends up being a dud. As the action gets more intense, people start dying left and right. I can see Noah tensing up and breathing more shallowly whenever a corpse is on the screen, even for a second. I thought she was okay with gore.
やめるか。
大丈夫。このくらいいつものことだし。創作物なら体制できてる。漫画でもアニメでも人はよく死ぬし。
So do they in real life, Noah. So do they in real life.
そっか。
心配してくれてありがとう。大丈夫。最後まで見たい。
Don't live in a fairy tale, girl. We'll die every day in real life.
わかった。
We resume watching. However, I soon come to regret that. I tell myself we should have stopped after all. Alright, just have sex before, you know, the whole climax thing. Yes, we come to a sex scene. The hero and heroine are both fully nude, passionately entangled. Oh god, this is awkward. Give me a friggin' break. Why is this scene in the movie? I would not have picked it had I known. Actually, holy crap, this is long. What kind of action movie needs a sex scene this involved? That's true, they're usually very short. I want to stop the movie right away, but I hesitate since it might leave us too self-conscious and weirded out. I feign composure and manage to stick it out. With the sex scene finally behind us, we reach the climax of the film. Thanks to the chaotic turn of events, the awkward vibe goes out the window. Then comes the credits. The screen shrinks to the corner and a list of recommended movies show up.
エンドロール見る？
いい。
じゃあ止めるか。
なかなか面白かった。
アクション派手でよかった。
Our impression sharing doesn't last long. Maybe it's because of my internal desire to escape the awkward void, but my eyes peer over at the clock. Too early to sleep. I mean, I don't mind getting early sleep. It's not like you always get 8 hours, do you, Kakeru? But I sure as hell want to. I want to let this day just end.
風呂って入ってきた？
入ってない。
じゃあ、入るよな。わかった。洗ってくるわ。
I quickly stand up and head to the bathroom. After a more thorough than usual scrub, I fill the bathtub with water.
すぐお湯溜まるから。
かけるの後に入る。
いいよ。先に入れよ。
悪いし。
いいって。一番風呂はお客様にってうちの家訓なんだ。
本当に？
Nope.
今作った。
わかった。入る。
She stands up and goes to her bag. Looks like she brought a bathing set, a towel, soaps, and a fresh pair of underwear, which I quickly look away from once I spot them. God, I wish she'd be mindful. A little more care is all I'm asking. Well, actually, I'm in the wrong for staring so hard just now. Bar. Then again, she's also at fault for showcasing it. The bathtub isn't filled yet, so Noah holds her toiletries and takes a seat back where she was a second ago. Silence yet again. I mean, you haven't eaten, Kakeru. She might have eaten, but you haven't, you know. A few minutes pass without us saying a word until a beep notifies us that the tub is filled.
お先どうぞ。
入ってくる。
Standing up, Noah leaves the living room. I feel the tension instantly melt away. God, this is bad. I'm too much in my own head. But there's not much I can do about the situation. I'm not some veteran playboy. No way can I stay calm like this. Same for Noah too. I'm telling myself that Noah doesn't see me that way, but something tells me that she does. Sees me as a man, that is. Maybe I really should be getting my hopes up. Wait, hopes for what? Well, there's always after she gets out of the bath. Right, the bath. Right now, Noah is in the bath. Which means she's fully nude. Noah's nude right over there. God, you're pathetic, Kakeru. My once melted tension is back with a vengeance. Do people really think like this? I'm a virgin, guys, and I don't think shit like this at all. I try to put on a random movie to drive away this inner anguish, and I'm 27. I mean, back when I was like 17 or 18, I was pretty much a horny teenager, sure. But I think I told you guys, but I have no real interest in like the girls in my class or whatever. I was definitely one of those guys who were really more into 2D anime. And there was a period of time where I actually felt disgusted when I saw like porn, like actual porn. Because when you see stuff in hentai, a lot of the girls' pussies and stuff, they're actually animated really pretty and whatnot. But when you start seeing like porn actresses and how their pussies are like, what the hell? Those look disgusting. So I always had like a very big disgust towards them for the longest time, right? And I'm not like one of those guys too in my class where they're like, yeah, I jerked off to this girl back then, or yesterday, or like 2 days ago, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's a common thing that my friends talk about, but I could never understand that feeling. I guess I was just too lost in my own thoughts and my own world. But it's definitely something that I just could never understand. No dice. Noah's naked body flashes in my mind. The supple sensation of her body I touch indirectly comes flooding back. I can't take it anymore. If I see Noah after she gets out of the bath, my rationality might finally go out the window. I continue to stare at the video, not paying attention to its content, for about 10 minutes. I then hear sounds from the kitchen. Noah seems to have stepped out faster than I expected. My heart immediately starts racing. Noah projects her voice from the other side of the door. She sounds a little anxious, but why?
どうした？
I curiously respond as the door slowly opens and Noah peeks a bit of her face out from the crack.
バスタオル忘れた。
You sure about that? I thought we saw you with a bath towel. Meaning she's naked right now? Behind that very door is a fully naked girl?
取って。
I flub around to and fro in place. I have to calm down and get thrown out of whack.
タオル、カバンの中。
持ってくるの忘れた。
ああ、そっか。ちょっと待って。
I open my shelves and grab a shirt. No, wrong. Come on, seriously, just calm down. I pull out a bath towel and hold it out to Noah. Noah reaches her arm out from the crack in the door, causing my heart to jump.
ありがとう。
Don't let me censor this, okay, Noah?
それ、洗ったばっかのやつだから。
うん。
拭き終わったら洗濯機の中放り込んどいて。
わかった。
Noah's arm slings back and the door shuts. I panicked. What is this? No, seriously, I need answers. Why is she causing one silly event after another to toy with my emotions? I've got to keep it in. I've got to keep the snarling beast of virginity in its cage. I overreact to the sound of the door opening. Noah's back. I calm myself and look up. I'm stunned speechless. Excuse me, Noah-san. Are you wearing a bath towel? Aren't you wearing your t-shirt?
ドライヤーって。
ああ、バスタオルの下の棚。
ありがとう。
Noah goes back. Okay, so she's going to change after she dries her hair. That makes sense. She had to come out in that towel to ask where the hairdryer was. Makes perfect sense. Noah comes back with the hairdryer, still wrapped in the towel. Why though? How though?
何？
髪乾かしてもらってもいい？
You have short hair though. I don't think short-haired girls usually use hairdryers, to be fair.
髪。
俺が？
うん。
なんで？
乾かしてほしいから。
What is going on here? Huh? Why me? Why do I have to dry it? How come?
普段親に乾かしてもらってるとか。
普段は自分で乾かしてる。
じゃあ別に俺に頼まなくても。
ごめん。
Yeah, that's not really working on me, Noah. I can't believe the face she's making. I can't believe the look she's shooting me. I can't very well refuse her now. Ugh, damn it.
わかった。
Man, you're pathetic.
ありがとう。
She hands me the hairdryer and parks herself on my bed. Why wouldn't you actually use your, shirt first though? This is weird. First, I've got to plug this in. What do I do now? I've never dried someone else's hair before, much less a girl's hair.
変な風にしちゃいそうだし、やっぱ自分で乾かした方が。
もう寝るだけだし、癖ついても平気。
そうですか。
I give up and stand in front of her. Wait, I should be behind her. I step behind her and position the hairdryer.
一番弱い風がいい。
わかった。
Is she trying to be spoiled by me or something? This is weird though. I slide the switch and point the stream of warm air at Noah's hair. Her hair flutters slightly as the warm air runs through it. It's short for a girl's hair, but it's longer than mine. Looks like it's going to take some time to dry it all. Should I run my fingers through it like a beautician? Yeah, you kinda do actually. Try to get the strands.
髪触っていい？
I stammer out, gaining permission. Timidly, I reach out my hand and give it a touch.
あ、引っ張ったつもりないけど痛かったか？
くすぐったかっただけ。
Man, that hairdryer noise is annoying me.
そうか。
Our stiff and awkward exchange doesn't last long. Only the sounds of the hairdryer echo throughout the room. It sure does have a lot of hair. Each strand is thinner and softer than anything that be on my head. As I sit here touching it, I begin to feel somewhat strange. The dryer is softly spreading the unfamiliar scent of her shampoo across the room, sending my heart aflutter. Also below me, I have Noah clad in a single towel. She's vulnerable. One act of mischief would be enough to tear that towel right off her. I could just wrap my arms around her, and I doubt she would get pissed at me. Stupid thoughts race through my mind. In an attempt to snap out of it, I start speaking without a clue as to what to actually talk about.
なんだそう髪サラサラだな。
ありがとう。
ケアとかしてんの？なんか変わった？
別に。
そうか。
シャンプーは少しこだわってる。
ああ、自分の持ってきてたもんな。
まだ余ってる。かけるも使う？
ああ、いや、俺がこんないい匂いさせても気持ち悪いだろう。
そうは思わないけど。これいい匂い？
え？ああ、うん、いい匂いする。
好みの匂い？
ああ、うん、まあ好みかな。
そっか。じゃあこれからもこのシャンプー使うようにする。
ああ、うん。
Yeah, I'm not doing that, Kakeru. Come on. What is that supposed to mean? Just going to use a shampoo that I like? Isn't that practically a confession? It's pretty much saying that she wants to suit my tastes, right? It's technically a confession, right? Damn it, I need to calm down. Getting the wrong idea and going crazy with joy is just going to end up hurting me. Noah's toying with me. What in the hell is her game?
何？
迷惑だった。急に止まるって言い出して。
Yes.
ああ、いや別に驚きはしたけど。
ごめん。
別に謝らなくてもいいけど。親になんて言ったんだ？
友達の家に泊まるって言った。
ああ、友達だよな、友達。
Yeah, makes sense. We're friends after all. Yeesh, close call. I'm so glad I didn't jump the gun and pounce on her. God, that was close.
そうだ、お土産。
So just because a girl likes you, you're gonna pounce on her, huh, Kakeru? Just goes to show just how, like, garbage people are. I mean, I get that the fact that, you know, people aren't like me for the most part. People who only would want to be platonic until they actually do marry. But man, seeing people, like, do this is just... I don't know, it's strange to me.
え、お土産？
お世話になるから買っていきなさいって。駅前でおせんべい買った。
しっかりしてるな。
電話するって言ってたけど、それは阻止した。
まあ、俺が出るわけにもいかんしな。
男の子の部屋に泊まるって言ったら絶対ダメって言われるから。
だよな。
I reply not in agreement, my composure wavering all the while. I can understand our parents being opposed to her staying over at my house. So tell me, why are you here, Noah? Why are you trying to get my hopes up just when I'm on the verge of regaining my sanity, Noah?
おせんべい、あっちの紙袋。
ああ、うん。
Just have sex, guys, so I can just be quiet and probably get a snack.
渡すの忘れてた。口に合うといいけど。
You don't have to drag this out.
紙袋の何柄店のマーク見たことある。エビせんだよな。
うん、そう。
じゃあめっちゃ好きなやつだ。
よかった。食べきれなかったら空にも分けていいから。
How many did you buy?
どうせなら一緒に食おうぜ。ノアが買ってきたんだし。ああ、でも明日か。こんな時間に食うと太るよな。
Huh. There's no reason to not to eat, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with eating at night. I eat at like 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever. It's about the calories, Kakeru.
気にしない。
じゃあ後で一緒に食おう。お土産のチョイス渋いな。
日持ちしそうで無難なの選んだだけ。
ああ、日持ちか。俺そういうこと考えずに改装っていうかコンビニで適当に改装。
かけるはそっちの方がいいかなってちょっと迷った。
ノアはあんまり食べないんだっけ？スナック菓子とか。
うん、あんまり。
モックとかはジャンクフード系。
たまに食べる。
Man, that hairdryer noise needs to shut the fuck up. I really hate these sort of noises, guys. These white noise bastards.
カップラーメンとかは食べなさそうだな。
嫌いなわけじゃないけどめったに食べない。
カップじゃないラーメンも食べなさそう。
どうして？
なんか似合わない。
よくわからない。
パスタは似合う。
そういうイメージ。これからは積極的に壊していきたい。
じゃあ今度ラーメン食いに行くか。
うん、行く。
あっさり系とこってり系どっちがいい？
特にこだわりはないけど。
All about that rich broth, baby.
強いて言うなら。
あっさり？
わかった。おすすめの店に連れてく。
うん。楽しみ。
Plain or rich when it comes to Japanese ramen is literally just how much fat they put into the soup, guys. So if you guys don't understand that, that's that's how they word it. Plain as in not as like fatty, so it's not as rich. We started enjoying a surprisingly nice chat, and my nervousness is gone before I know it. And by the time I'm used to touching Noah's hair, I've got it completely dried.
よし、終わり。
Thank you! Oh my god, my ears!
ありが。
Noah tries to stand up, and that's when it happens. Alright, gotta censor that for YouTube, but I don't think we're probably gonna have sex yet. Towel!
あ、大丈夫。俺あっち行くから。大丈夫だから。
I take my towel and change of clothes quickly from my shelf, while trying to keep my eyes away from Noah as much as possible, and make a mad dash for the bathroom. Ah, damn it, I panicked. It's a shame that I couldn't see anything from that angle, but... No, maybe I should say that it's a blessing in disguise. God, really? Would it kill you to be more conscientious, Noah-san? Come on, be more conscientious about this too. On the floor in front of the bathroom, she just left her change of clothes lying around. Because she's wearing that damn towel, because she wouldn't change right away. What would she do if I were to sniff her panties or something? Not that I'd ever do that. I can contain myself. Contain myself? God, I really need to get my shit together. I heave a sigh as I undress and throw my clothes into the washer. I place my change of clothes on top of the washer and call out to the living room.
俺もう入るから。いつでも着替え取りに来て大丈夫だぞ。
I go into the bathroom without waiting for a reply. I sigh yet again. Man, today was exhausting. I've been getting tossed and turned every step of the way. Same, Kakeru. This episode was painful for me to record. Is the day ended yet? Are you gonna join me in the bath? Are we gonna have sex? Anyway, let's take a nice relaxing dip in the tub. Tub? Tub full of the same water Noah used. God, Kakeru. How many times am I gonna say you're pathetic? Even I have to admit it's unsanitary, but I take a gigantic gulp. In my current mental state, I might end up making a huge mistake. Like putting her hairs in my mouth, sipping the bathwater, or something else I'd be sorry about later down the road. Man, there's a reason why girls like Belle Delphine was selling her bathwater, man. That's because guys like you exist, Kakeru. And you're 17, well, they're over there, probably like 20, 30 years old, 40 years old. I don't know, rich men that just have like stupid brains like yours. However, be that as it may, I can't spot any hairs anywhere. Wait, she did soak in the tub, didn't she? Did she not use it? Or did she predict that I'd get the wrong idea? Why will you set me up so far just let me down here? Whatever you say, Kakeru. You're so pitiful, I don't even want to say these words. As I berate myself, I turn the faucet and let the cold water run from the shower. Hot water now won't do. I need to chill out. Just gotta clear my mind and be cool. Question is, can I? Even if she didn't soak in the bathtub, she had to have showered here, right? This is getting me all hot and bothered. This fap, Kakeru! My god! If you fap once, like I said, everything is gonna go away. Because lust is clearly what's on your head, not this affection bullshit. After I get out of the bath, we watch another movie while snacking on a shrimp cracker since it's too early to go to sleep. This time, we watch one without any awkward scenes. No jump scares or people dying either. Kakeru is really pissing me off if you guys, haven't caught on yet. As we approach the end, Noah lets out a yawn. It's only 11 p.m. I'm usually up for a little later, but I guess we can turn in now for tonight. See, if he actually turns in later, so like say 12 o'clock, he only has 6 hours to sleep, right? I don't know what time Japan actually has for school though, but when I was at school, back when I was in middle school and also high school, 6:45 was when we start our morning prayer, so I gotta be in class by 6:30. So I didn't exactly have the best sleep schedule for a fact, but he's clearly not getting, 8 hours of sleep every single day. After all, if we stay awake, who knows what mishaps might occur again. Once the credits roll, I stop the video. I shut down my laptop and stand up.
歯ブラシとか持ってきた？
持ってきた。歯磨き粉もある。
そっか。お先にどうぞ。
磨いてくる。
She pulls out her toothbrush and toothpaste and heads to the washroom. I signed up with no real plan in mind. Oh wait, I should probably change out the pillowcases since I'm letting Noah use the bed. I venture she will want to sleep with my scent in her nose. Could I change the sheets too? Nah, that might be, I don't know, a little overboard? Come across too eager? Or would it? Oh no. Am I being too paranoid? She wants to do it, she's the one that's gotta do it. I mean, this is my house, I'm not doing that for her. Man, I have no clue. I don't know what's the right call anymore. In any case, just the pillowcases should do. Alright, there. Now I'll be sleeping on the floor, but what should I do? I don't own a spread futon. Ah, I know. Maybe this will work. I pull out a winter blanket and a mattress pad from my closet and spread them on the floor. Nice. That should do it. I'll just use the throw pillows as actual pillows and it'll be perfect. Maybe I should move it a little more away from the bed. I'll need to move the table to do so though.
何してるの？
Noah returns as I diligently work on making my bed.
俺の寝床を整えてる。
かけるの？
そう。ノアはベッド使えよ。俺はこっちで寝るからさ。
お
ああ、枕カバーは変えといた。シーツも変えた方がいいか？
必要ない。そのままでいい。
そっか。よし、こんなもんか。じゃあ俺も歯磨いてくるわ。先寝てていいぞ。
I brush my teeth extra carefully. Don't know why, since I'm just going to sleep, but still. I'm getting self-conscious because I'm with a girl. It's making me brush my teeth with way more care than usual. I always brush my teeth with care. Because there's actually lots of bacteria in your like teeth. You gotta be mindful of them. I mean, it's not like anything's gonna happen. It's not like I'm expecting anything to happen. I also floss my teeth too, like once a day. A clean mouth is a healthy mouth, right? Whatever, Kakaru. I think making meaningless excuses to myself in the mirror as I scrub away at my teeth. I rinse out my mouth and put away my toothbrush. Lastly, I fix my hair for some reason. Alright, now to go to bed. Today is finally over. This turbulent day of Noah using my heart as her plaything. Just end me. End this episode, please, Kakaru. You're killing me, bro. Once I return to the living room, the blankets and stuff that I set up on the floor are folded up and pushed off to the corner. And for whatever reason, sitting atop them with her knees clutched to her chest is Noah. I swear nothing she does makes any sense.
ベッドじゃなくてそっちがよかった？
Alright, just have sex so that I can get my meal, my snacks.
ううん。
Hurry it up.
まだ寝たくない。
Hurry it up.
寝る。
じゃあ俺も寝ますので。
Okay, she said I am too, so we are going to sleep just in the same bed. No strings attached, okay, Noah?
うん。
それ広げますのでどいていただけると。
やだ。
やだ？
一緒に寝る。
ん？
ベッドで一緒に寝る。
は？
床じゃなくてベッドで一緒に。
What is this girl talking about? Huh? Is she being serious? Does she know what she's even saying?
ダメ？
そりゃダメだろ。
どうして？
どうしてって言わなきゃダメかそれ。
一人じゃ眠れない。
I don't care, then go back home.
なんで？
暗いの怖い。
We're gonna turn the lights on then.
じゃあ電気つけとく？
I do have an eye mask just in case because my sister actually doesn't like to turn the lights off for some weird reason.
明るいと熟睡できない。
なんつうわがままな。
いつもぬいぐるみと一緒に寝てる。
Should have brought yours then.
俺にぬいぐるみになれってか？いや、なれねえよ。ダメだろ。
どうして？
だからどうしてってお前。ダメに決まってんだろ一緒になんて。
やだ。
やだじゃねえよ。何がだよ。もう分かった分かった。寝るのやめよう。起きてよ。
やだ。一緒に寝る。
なんで子供みたいになってんだよ。
一緒に寝る。
だからまずいだろ。その男と女がな、わかるだろ。
わかってる。
だよな。わかってるの？わかった上で言ってるの？そっか。 俺がどうなるか保証できませんけど。
Iris, oh my god, kill people please. Oh my god, what am I reading? This is giving me brain tumors. Holy shit.
別にいい。
いいの？
いい。
そっか。
The romance in this game is so bad.
ああ。
一緒に寝よう。
はい。
Just sleep, okay? Don't have sex. I just want to end this episode, guys. Please. Please. We lie in the same bed. Lying next to me, Noah squeezes onto my arm tightly. He stares right at me. Yes, ma'am. God, why did I open my stupid mouth? Who am I kidding? I know exactly why. I lost. I lost the lust. I mean, the fact that she prompted us to sleep together even though she knows it's not right means what it says on the box, right? Yeah, whatever, Kakeru. I'm not gonna voice your dialogue.
寝ないの？
この状況で無理だろ。
どうして？
聞くなよ。
どうなるか保証できないんだっけ？どうなるか見てみたい。
なんかのはおかしくないか？
おかしい？
うん、おかしい。
自分でもそう思う。
なんかあった。
Yeah, you're shameless.
自分なりに必死にアプローチしてる。
If by doing your hardest to approach me means that you're using your body for said approach, you're disappointing me.
アプローチ？なんで？
カケルのことが好きだから。どうして驚くの？
いや、だって
もう気づいてたでしょ？
まあそうかなとは。いやでもなんつうか、同性の友達のつもりだったみたいなこと言ってたからさ。
親友になりたいとは思ってた。私なんか知
Sorry
り
about that.
合い以外だと思ってたから。だから一番の友達でいたいなって。
友達感覚ってそういうことか。
カケルは私のこと意識してないだろうから、私もそうしてた。男同士の友達ってそうなんだろうなって思ったから。
目のやり場にめちゃくちゃ困った。
下着はわざと見せてたわけじゃない。ごめん。
下着だけじゃなくてさ、足とか生足、その。
Guys, can you end? I'm getting hungry. Like legit, my tummy is getting pretty like there's a monster there. Can you like end this, please? You're killing me, like physically, actual physically killing me by not letting me eat.
意識しちゃった？
するだろう、そりゃ。
カケルが私のこと女の子として見てくれてるって分かったから頑張ってみようって思った。他の誰かに取られないうちに。
そうか。
すごく恥ずかしかったけど、カケルがおどおどしててちょっと面白かった。
そりゃするだろ、おどおど。だって ずっと普通だったのにいきなりおかしくなるから。っていうか、いや、こんなこと聞くのもなんだけど、いつから？
God, Kakeru, please end. I don't care.
いつだと思う？
全然わからん。
あんなことしておいて。
俺何した？
ナインボール。
ナインボール？
私に声かけた。
最初に声かけた日か？
そう。
あの日。俺何した？
だから私に声をかけた。
それだけ？
それだけ。
Well, I'm gonna say you're very shallow, but your like emotions and feelings are sincere. Then who am I to, to judge what you're feeling?
じゃあ、あの日から俺のこと
好きだった。戸惑う理由がわからない。
いや、だって俺特別なことしてないし。
本気で言ってる？逆に何が特別じゃなかったのか聞きたい。
まあ、そっか。
あんな出会い方したら私みたいな重度の中二病患者はときめくに決まってる。あの時思った。運命の人が現れたって。私とこの人の物語がここから始まるんだって。
そっか。初めて会った時から気づかなかった。
You guys go to sleep, please.
ずっと私を演じてきたから気持ちを隠すのは得意。
っていうか、他の枝でもそんな素振り全くなかったし、むしろ警戒されてる枝もあったし。
カケルのことよく知らなかったからでしょ？
まあ、でも仲間になった間でも別に。
恋心ではなかったかもしれないけど、少なくとも好意は抱いていたと思う。あなたのひたむきさを仲間としてそばで見ていたのなら。
ひたむき。
誰かのために頑張れるあなたは立派だと思う。私はそんなカケルが好き。カケルは私のことどう思ってる？聞かせてほしい。
好きか嫌いかで言ったら、間違いなく好き寄りだと思う。好きって言ってもらえてすげえ嬉しかったし、今だって、今だけじゃなくて今日ずっとドキドキしてるし。けど
けど
これがちゃんと好きなのかわからない。ノアを意識したのって、ほら減退でさ、変身した時で。ノアの悪い変態っぽいけどさ、体の感触っていうか、触ってめちゃくちゃドキドキした。意識した。でもそれってさ、恋とかじゃなくて性欲じゃねえのって思うんだよ。ただエロい経験してドキドキしてるだけでさ、純粋な気持ちじゃないっつうか。
Yes?
ノアの気持ちに対して不純すぎて、なんつうか、好きだって胸を張って言えない。悪い、こんな答えで。
No, I think that was a good answer.
一緒に寝ようって誘った私も十分不純だけど。
Yeah, and that's why I thought you're shameless.
ああ、いや、きっかけが違うじゃん。俺はきっかけが不純つうか軽いっつうか。
私のきっかけだって大したことない。特殊な状況で声をかけられただけ。
That's true.
世界線を越えてきたって属性に惹かれた。かけるの人格とか何も知らないのに、たとえ性欲でも私自身に魅力を感じてくれたかけるは私よりもよっぽど純粋。
I guess you're not wrong.
そうか。
迷惑ならはっきり言ってほしい。諦める。
迷惑とは思ってない。
Yeah, you think Kakeru has the balls to say that?
男らしくないな。ちょっと整理させてくれ。
うん。
ノアは他の枝ではいつもクールで頼れる仲間で、でもこの枝ではホラーでビビって叫んでさ。
気を許してたからだと思う。普段の私だったら多分耐えてた。
Yeah, that's the gap moe thing that people talk about, which for me is actually like a whatever kind of like thing. But most people seem to really like it.
そういう素の顔を見せてくれるのはなんか嬉しかった。猫を抱いている時とかめちゃくちゃいい笑顔。
私はかけるが好き。かけるは
好きだ。
なんだか無理やり言わせた感ある。
またいつか言うよ。言わされた感のないタイミングで。
That's actually kind of smooth, Kakeru.
勇気を出してよかった。今までの私だったら絶対に伝えなかった。私は幸せになっちゃいけないって思ってた。
How ridiculous.
誰かにそう言われたわけじゃないけど、そうしなきゃって思い込んでた。でも前に進もうと思った。
You clearly said that you weren't even thinking about your sister more and more, though. So the fact that you're saying this kind of, backpedals what you said.
あなたのおかげありがとう。
Maybe finding Kakeru is what made her think that way. I don't know.
俺が何かしなくてもいつかノアは自力で前に進んでいたと
そう？
思う。俺よりよっぽど強いからな。
甘えちゃダメってこと？
いや、そういうわけじゃ。
甘えていい？
もちろん。
やった
Yeah, this is the kudere thing that people talk about. I'm not really into any sort of deres, to be honest.
ね
何？
え、いつかけるは
うん。
どうかなっちゃうの？保証なんていらないんだけどな。
I'm almost recording for 3 hours, Noah. If you could, maybe do it on the next episode.
ぐいぐいきますね。
せっかちなのは認めるけど、幸せって前触れなく唐突に消えてしまうから。
And if you think that having sex is happiness, as a girl, you're clearly stupid.
先延ばしにしたくない。 あなたはやり直せるかもしれないけど、私には今この瞬間だけだから。失敗するつもりはないけれど、でもイーリスに負けてしまう未来がこの先待っているかもしれないから、今できることは全部今したい。
全
そう、全部焦りすぎてるのは自覚してるし、唐突なのも理解はしてるから。
Man, you could have just spared me the 1 hour talk and just had sex then.
かけるに心の準備ができていないのなら我慢する。
Hurry it up. Alright, it's probably gonna happen right now, so people on YouTube, return to come to Azaikyousuke. They really could have just saved me the hour, really. I despise the romance in this game. It just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Like, what Kakeru was saying was actually close to what I was feeling, right? But the problem is, unlike Kakeru, like, my feelings are clearly defined. Kakeru's feeling is probably not really that defined yet. So, yeah, people on Patreon, enjoy this. People on YouTube, I'll see you guys after the scene is done. But man, I despise the romance in this game. The first 2 chapters were alright, but the last couple of chapters here were just way too much. They tried way too hard. Alright. We are done. I don't know what the hell they're gonna say after this, but I kid you not, at the very first start of the episode, or sorry, not the episode, the scene, I put it on auto, I went downstairs, I heated up my pan, made some, like, protein pancakes, and then I came up and I'm like, damn, that's a pretty nice CG. I have absolutely no idea what the hell at the very beginning. All I know is that Noah was asking about how, like, Kakeru is on the big side or not because it wouldn't fit. And yeah, that was literally it for the first scene. Second scene, we did a second round and we did it, you know, from the back with her being on our lap or whatever. And that time she was kind of feeling it, and she was also talking about like genres or, you know, tags from freaking hentai and doujins. I'm like, what the fuck is this girl on? So while I am very, very annoyed by the romance of this game, at the very least, once it does get to the H scene, I can like laugh it off. But man, is the romance in this game atrocious. They just try way too hard in my opinion, and so it makes it feel like, I don't know, it's just too unbelievable sounding or unbelievable feeling. Like the romance in Aokana, as much as I didn't like it too to some degree, especially the Mashiro one and also the Riko one, the 2 other ones was actually amazing, and like Misaki's like extra route was just like insanely well done. I don't know what they were trying to do with the romance in this game, but they need some help with the writing, dude. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. It went on for 3 hours and 43 minutes, it looks like, this episode. So that H scene was a full-blown 40-minute H scene, surprisingly. And she said that she might do more sex tomorrow, but we'll see. Considering they did a second round,
セーブするの？
I'm gonna say that they're probably not gonna do an 8 scene, because if they do,
セーブした。
oh boy, tomorrow's me is gonna be very pissed if I had to start with another 8 scene. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. Also, for people on YouTube that aren't on Patreon just yet, feel free to become a free member, because that's gonna be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. I'm not gonna apologize for what I said throughout like this whole episode though. I feel like my annoyance was really warranted. Like the game really was a bit annoying with the Kakeru being wishy-washy and whatnot. And while it does have a tiny bit of substance in when Kakeru was being honest, like I think I did not need a game to tell me about, you know, how I see romance and like affection in general. I feel like I know how I see romance and affection. But to some people that don't know, that they can't determine that feeling, I guess it's a good food for thought. But alright, I'll see you guys on Patreon tomorrow. People on YouTube, I'll see you guys in 2 to 3 days.